Alright. I guess I gotta be the sane one for this week, finally. Let's go!
Finally, what are you talking about?
I
I mean, to be fair, I've always been the same one.
told you I'm right. Who are we
Yeah.
kidding?
Anyway, what's going on, guys? Welcome to this week's episode. Well, this time, I say this week as if we do this every week.
God, could you that would be horrific.
I mean, it probably would help our numbers because at least we're more consistent.
Oh,
but
you know,
but
you're making a good point.
but I don't do it for two reasons. One, knowing how the market, how the industry could be, we could go fast or slow on news, and two, we probably burn out much faster than if we did
I
it
mean, if you
weekly.
go weekly, we'd have to talk about, you know, a lot more we'd have to definitely be talking about anime and manga a lot more and like video games.
Yeah,
We take the full variety.
go full variety. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe next year, if we're still doing this, we just transition into full variety.
If we somehow do not break up by the start of 2026, we'll switch to a variety podcast, everyone.
Anyway, I am Zechs, and once again, I am joined with my co-host Zeta.
Hello.
We we've got topics and news for you today. First off,
Quite a bit.
let me start this week off with my break time because we have been on this for a while. So
Mhm.
first off, shout out to my local AGB for just randomly having 5 tide whales just sitting in the back.
Yeah.
For record, that is a Beyblade for the record. A very like important one because it is probably one of the best Beyblades you can get right now because it has one of the most pricey parts in Elevate.
I mean, I gotta check my HEB again for their Beyblade section.
It's not like the toy section. It's like you go in, it's like you see the toy section, but like you go like in the back like thing from mine is built
You're right.
just regularly. It's like you go in like the back and you kind of like see like how each shelf on the back has it. Like there's like a little segment that's just, like collectibles and stuff, and they're just right there.
Yeah, like mine's like right near the pharmacy section.
Like they've got they've got like the like starters in the toy aisle and like all the boosters like on the back. It's like okay.
Huh. You know, I gotta look around a bit more. I gotta make sure I gotta see my HEBs actually, you know, upgraded their selection.
I'm just like, oh, okay, that's cool. So I bought 2 and I bought they also had the 160. They had the orange dagger Dran too, so that was cool for collection. But yeah, it's like a very like important piece, and like the actual whale, it's the actual like blade itself is also like pretty good. Do you want to run it? So it's like it's a really like important piece for one of the best combos in the game. So it's kind of like, yeah, no, it has been sold out on Amazon for about 2 months.
Maybe because your store bought a bunch of them.
EB, but it's like they sold it like definitely like uh
They do kind of like the way that works. It like stores. It's like, oh yeah, here's that one board manager just gets allowed to order a bunch of random nonsense sometimes. Like only reason I would work at GameStop is just to like sneak some extra collectible inventory in.
so yeah, I have that. Congratulations me. Also they had the Hobby Lobby had its 40% off thing, and I picked up a HG Gundam Exia.
It's gotta be like your fifth one, right?
No, I have
Oh
the
wow.
Master Grade. I have the Master Grade Exia and the uh the regular double O riser, and then the XN double O riser. So this is my first
Got it.
HD one. So I want to probably go maybe tomorrow before the for the Gundam event to pick up a second one for me to actually like put my conceptual like build into action. But that is just
All
about
right.
me. But
Is your custom Exia build going to involve more swords?
maybe.
Well, I just no. Yep. All right. Custom Exia build number 2295. That's exact.
Well, but my point is that yeah, got that, and I finally actually did build the X and Riser like this week. Man, that thing is. It's so nice to have a second chance to do the double O riser, because man, that first one was rough.
I mean, I feel that.
So I got a chance to go back to it, and that's fine. And speaking of Gundam, I have been playing a lot of it because we have the new type challenge this weekend, and I do want at very least the Soletta for Top Cut.
You can do it.
I hope so, because I'm like, man, I my one issue is I'm still so skeptical about my freaking matchup with Wing against Wing. So because my deck's not exactly like some sort of like speed demon, right? It's freaking it's freedom, right? So I'm just like, oh man, it does feel like I really have to get board control, and then it's like, oh well, you got board control. I slapped down a Wing Zero deal 3 damage to anything that's not level 6 or higher. So that board presence can just go. And it gets worse after turn 8, so
Damn Wing.
yeah. I mean that's not including the freaking death scythe. Like, oh, I get first strike. And you can't reduce my AP if I'm linked to duo, so like I think the best way to put it was like I was at locals and I said the best way I could put uh death scythe uh duo combo is the I'm leaving here with something card. Because you basically just have to swing into it and sacrifice a unit. You can't actually just control it out and just be like, oh, a Kuro Black now.
The amount of red bosses like that in MTG, holy cow. You can't win. Never a safe trade.
Ooh, yeah, so that is the whole thing. I managed to, so because I was playing a bunch of Gundam, I took off the last month of the old promo pack for Vanguard, which had the high fives, only for this recent the Super Brave Dead Nation to have a card which on pre-order was pulling up for $60.
Yeah.
One, because it's the first set affected by the tariffs, and the second one because of that set being basically useless outside of Heart Lulu, which was cheaper than the grade 1.
Yeah, I'm getting some Aluard vibes from that statement.
Which is why I tend to say, I got that. Then when we actually released it, I got 2 boxes because you know what? I was like, I've been gone for a while. Let's just get 2 boxes. I just got paid too, so I'm like, yeah. Pulled the SR, and then same day traded it for the remaining 2 high fives I didn't have.
Nice.
So I'm like, hey, I am good for new Chris Rain.
Good job.
So I'm perfectly content with that. Now I just need to actually like bite the bullet on just getting the civil cards, and I'm good. But it is console hard because of other reasons we will talk about later in this podcast. You knew it's gonna come. If you know me, you
Yeah.
know what's happening today. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for y'all. On that note,
Look, I just want to say for any news that about what's going to be happening later, I had no involvement. And anyone saying I had any involvement with the events of the news today, it is slander.
slander. No, you delayed the podcast a week. It's not even really your fault. It's more a third party that all of a sudden decided to show up.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I delayed the podcast 1 week in order to have the exact news needed to drop on this exact day.
No, I'm saying is like because of the scheduling conflict that prevented us from doing podcasts last week. We now have to do. We just happened to land on a coincidental day that hurts everybody.
Yep.
So, be cool for that. I specifically made it the end of the podcast so that everyone else can be happy and don't have to listen to me
Yeah,
crash.
we gotta remain positive.
Yeah, you don't get to hear me crash. Kinda. Oh, it's just like
Unless you make it to the end.
yep. Just anyway. After that, pretty much that has just been my week. Oh no, wait, there was one more thing. Uh, I have to now kind of deal with the city.
Is it finally time for Zechs versus the government?
Uh, so my uncle's car got towed because apparently there was a alleged lien on it, despite us having the car in possession because he died 3 years ago. And we have paperwork that it is paid off. But for some reason, there's apparently some secret lien that just came out of nowhere, and they took it, and I had to basically stop my mom from crashing out on the tow people.
Oh boy.
So that is I won't go into much details, but it's like that really sucked, to put it mildly. At the very least, it's like, you know what, I because even though they did do say, hey, you know what, you get another 256 because they open up the Gundam invites to be like, okay, for this next week's Bandai Card Game Fest for the event, to be like, yeah, the other 256 people in line will get the ability to buy tickets. I was apparently not one of those next 256. I'm like, damn, did everybody sign up? So I was like, you know, I'm not gonna go, and just conveniently, they gave me reason to be like, if I didn't go before, I now have a reason to not go still.
Hold on, it seems like internet's having some problems. I'm gonna restart it real quick.
Okay. So yeah, we're still recording. I'm just gonna have to go solo for a moment. But for people who are concurrently watching, I hope I did update my stuff. Why did I not double check? All right, cool. Let me check my info right here. Yeah, we're live. Okay, cool. Tasha's podcast. You know, maybe I should do just catting.
No, no.
Are you back?
Yeah, streaming's back on.
Okay, that was quick.
It seems all my overlays are broken.
See, you are
That's
in the
fun.
back rooms.
Well, so yeah, the room with the chair has kind of like evolved into now the back rooms.
you, you were just alone in the shadow realm with with 2 chairs. That's it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out.
Like I'll put a picture. I might maybe actually go to we go to your stream real quick and kind of show this because like bro.
Shoot, let me just pull up. Let me just grab some like PNG of Zechs keys from Gun and Wing again.
Uh, show up. Yeah, look at this man. Man is in the gulag.
I turned all the lights off. I want to turn them back on. Yeah.
Just forever, just lost, bro. Oh, that's the wrong one. All right, back to.
I mean, at least it'll make the rest of the stream a little funny.
Yeah.
Like it's a different vibe today.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
All right, there we go. It's like nothing changed at all.
for the record, this is what he did. He just literally put a PNG up there.
Yeah, it's just me and my best pal, Zechs keys from Gun and Wing.
All right, all right. Let's actually get back to this. After
Yeah,
that, pretty much,
we got these authentic bits.
I am pretty much done with my. Wait, there's a few things. Let me get off a quick Nikkei rant.
Let's go.
First off, people have lost their damn minds over this new gotcha skin they released for the current bunny event.
When don't they lose their damn minds in the UK?
Not as much as they are now. Like I think you generally might be correct about that whole blue archive thing or whatever it is you're trying to say. Because
Oh, you finally admit that Blue Archive fans are trying to destroy video games. Glad you're on the same page.
well,
Holy cow.
no, the moment I finally was like, all right, bro, we need to actually clear this up with. First off, a content creator basically almost got his channel like killed, not because of anything negative. He just said, I'm having an issue with the writing of this particular character in a story update a month ago. And people attacked him for it so much they tried to get his channel shut down after he just got it back from a hack.
Wow.
Like literally, he was like, I've been on a break from Nikkei because we got told the story right. But like, I've been on a break from Nikkei because I've been feeling burnt out. This event And then the hack happened, and I was like, I don't want to keep doing this. But then I got my channel back, and then finally, did a finally was able to stream and finally streamed the event. Had fun. I had one big criticism with the storyline. Allegedly, that's what's really going on, and then it's like all of a sudden now I'm getting like actual like reports on my channel.
I think I remember hearing about this.
Yeah, reports on my channel. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna stream none no more if this is how it's gonna happen right now. And it's like, there's no way. That is what's even worse. Like, he is pretty much our only like main lore guy. Like, we have like smaller lore people, but like not like him.
I don't blame him. I bounced too if that happened.
And it's like, oh, great guys, that's great. And so we come back to this bunny event, and so they decide. So the gotcha skin they decided to do was to give the character Rouge her gotcha skin, which is a reverse bunny suit.
Uh,
Except for one thing, in a to be fair, the way they did preview it was like they had kind of like this mannequin that had the bunny suit on. It had, you know, it had
mhm.
pasties, so it didn't, so it covered up all the shenanigans.
Of course, this is a brown dust.
We'll talk about that in a second. uh but yeah, you can look up Rouge Gotcha Skin and you'll see what I'm talking about.
All right.
Rouge Gotcha Skin Nikkei, you'll see what I'm talking about. And so the mannequin showed up and it was like, okay, it's the thing, but it did have like one like a white cuff on it. It seemed like there was like kind of like a jacket or some like shirt on it, and it was like, are they gonna? And I'm thinking, let's see, this is a 12 plus game. The point of the whole rating system for Nikkei is to be able to advertise to people. I'm going to assume the idea is that are going to put a coat or a jacket or like a shirt over the skin in some capacity that allows them to sell it without increasing the age rating.
Right.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a better look at it.
Like, I'll
Oh, I see what they did. Oh,
Yeah. So that's what they did. And like, it's like, okay, that's understandable. Let's see. What is this? Right, it's like, so like obviously they did that to be like, yeah, here's a, a skin that's allowed to be showing up. Like that makes a lot of sense. And it's like, okay, that's uh perfectly fine. Until um it's like, okay, that's cool. Until one, they showed the monthly pass,
uh-huh.
which I just posted in.
The
That's the
We live in a society.
that's the monthly pass skin. Is it not on here? Oh, I actually have to find the actual skin itself. And then they showed the event pass skin for Bay, who is the cheerleader, who is a cheerleader character.
Mm-hmm.
Can I find it? Um, trying to actually like, find the actual. Not bad. Okay. Um, relevance new. Um, that's the actual video. I need the actual like image itself. No, that's an in-game screenshot, which probably uh that's an in-game this is an in-event screenshot.
Mm.
I'm trying to find like the actual like thing for the skin itself.
Right.
Because like the only thing is the uh like don't actually has the Nikkei. Check the gallery. Here we go. So let's see. This is the skin for the character that's part of the event pass, which is $20. The gotcha skin is $60.
Yeah, I can see the controversy now.
Yeah, I was like, dog. Yeah, because it's like, bro, like this is like the one time I'm dreaming like there's like a non-controversy whatever, but like literally seeing that skin on Bay, it's like, yeah, no, I can see why people are upset. I understand it.
It's still a controversy.
It's a non-controversy. Is like in terms of like there's a few. I mean, I don't like her. I have issues with it too. Like I don't personally like her face in it because regular
Right.
Rouge just kind of like they made her look a little too young in the skin, and it's like, I don't know. But mostly I'm okay with the skin. It's whatever. I use her, so I'm probably might grab it. Still, I'm still on the fence of that because she's part of like one of the best teams in the game. So I'm like, wow, why not? But it's not like the one they're gonna drop for the assumed Resident Evil collab next month is gonna be any better. Like I literally went through. I'm like, dog, all the gotcha skins for the collabs have been buns. No pun intended.
No, no.
Like Emilia was just slapdash onto a maid outfit. Two
I
B's.
feel like Nikki's collab.
Huh?
I swear Nikki has like the most erratic collabs I've seen in a gotcha game. Literally just man, I wonder what the director has on his my anime list account. Oh, yep, alright. Let's check their personal top 10 video games. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no rhyme or reason or logic to any of it. I really like this show. Time to put it in my butt game. Back to hustle.
But it's like the point being, no, for the people who in the audience who are watching the VOD or whatever, we can't show you these skins because they are
Nope.
one, because it's not an 18 plus stream on my end.
Yeah, I run a safe and wholesome and a Christian show over here, I promise.
So we can't actually show you that. You can look them up yourself. That being said, the other issue is I'm just noticing more and more as the community kind of like finds reasons to be upset. There are valid
It's Blue
reasons.
Archive fans, I'm telling you.
There are valid reasons. I'll say it because for crying out loud, it still no word on what's going on with why the Scarlet Gotcha skin, which they said, hey, you buy the Stellar Blade Complete Edition, you get the skin basic for free, but you have to buy the whole game and Complete Edition because something with Sony, and we have no word on what happened with that still. So I'm like, please explain this to me because I don't want to buy. I'm not buying Stellar Blade again. Yeah, it's for like for PC because my PC cannot run that game.
I mean, my PC can. I'm just not playing Stellar Blade.
Oh, hey Zeta, can you do something for me real quick?
I'm
I didn't
not
even think about that. So how
I
many
swear to
games
God,
have I
I swear
given
to do
you?
this.
How many trails game for
Yeah,
Red Bot Raw for you?
which one I'm stopping you right now from just ambushing my Steam account. Let me just stop. No, no, I don't want your charity.
By the way, still play that demo, the Trails of Sky demo.
All right.
That's all I want. That we can eventually make your long path back to Daybreak.
I just gotta go take a real quick stop at Albuquerque real quick.
But yeah, it's just like, but the point is, I was like, what is going on? And then I saw this comment on Reddit, and one is like the realization of, holy shit, Reddit is fucking terrible. Excuse my language. But secondly, it was the moment
Yeah.
of, oh god, people, they're really doing this whole grift about, oh no, you're a tourist if you don't like the fan service. It's like, dog.
Blue Archive players.
I've
And
been
that's the first signal.
But here's the thing. They said, and I quote, I want, when they saw like an in-game cutscene of the bunny event, they were like, this looks so good. I want this game to turn into Horizon Walker.
I don't think Nikkei can turn into a Horizon Walker.
Nikkei shouldn't turn into Horizon Walker because Horizon Walker is a bad game, or at least a game no one knows what the heck is actually going on in that game. I shouldn't call
It's
it
also
that.
literally porn.
Yeah, they want to turn Nikkei. There are people who legitimately just want Nikkei to turn to a porn game, and I'm like, no. Why would we do that? Like, dog, just go actually watch porn. Like, there's
And here's the deal, right?
like they want.
I have a feeling. If one more game like Horizon Walker shows up, they will actually clamp down on the entire gacha game industry. Feet will be put down.
I mean, it's like the difference is Horizon Walker knows what it is, and it's like, okay, that's cool. Nikkei also knows what it is, but it's cool, and it's like, so why don't you just go play Horizon Walker? Like that's the question. Why not just go play that game? If you want,
the characters are kind of ugly and generic in Horizon Walker.
He said it, not me.
I'll say it as many times as you want.
But it's just like it's the whole thing is like Snowbreak, in my opinion, became way less interesting when they settled for the fan service route. Now, granted, the reason why that worked was because it was like the first like game where it's like, okay, that's nothing new in the market. And it's like, okay, that's cool for the gooners, right? Or like the people who really like fan service.
Right.
Round then Round Us 2 did it. And as someone who
Yep.
liked Brave 9, so much so that he put money into it when the Trail collab had happened that one time, because he's a big Trails fan, I have not even bothered. Originally, I was like, I think I'm not really playing Brave 9, so I don't think I'll get Round Us 2. And then it
Right.
just accelerated thing, and then they said, oh, we're not gonna add any more male characters. I'm like, all right, then I'm not playing your game anymore. Like, because I know what that meant. That meant or rather, they said,
Yeah. Yeah.
rather the exact wording was, we have no plans to add new male characters. They didn't say at this time.
Yep.
They didn't say, at least from the translation, when they say at this time, they didn't say right now, or like for right now. They just said we have no plans for that. And I'm like, okay.
Who was next?
I mean, they just finally showed King Young.
It will happen to Wuwa eventually.
I don't think so. I hope not, because here's the thing. I don't want to go back to Genshin, man. Like I don't want to
I mean,
go.
you can go back. I mean,
I'll put it this.
you
I
can
don't
pick
want
up
to go.
Zenless.
I don't want to go directly back to Genshin. And no, I'm not going back to Zenless until they drop a cool character.
What, you don't like the weird foot fetish new character they just dropped?
I'm mad specifically because of the foot fetish, specifically because of Seed.
I hate Seed so much.
Like, I'm sure she's probably a nice girl in the story and cool, but I can't. No, it's like I probably would like you, but there's stuff around you that makes me like go no.
Yeah, no, like I'm like, yeah, I saw the Jiggle faces. I'm like, I hate this character so much more now.
And especially with how I'm just like, yeah, no, I just see more. I'm like, the Zenless community is just a lot.
Yeah.
Like they it's so weird. They want to be like, we're the exception to the rule for the Hoyoverse community. So no, you're not.
I mean, the funniest part is like, even though like even like the head of Mihoyo is like, yeah, Zenless is for our morally questionable fan base.
Think of like,
Like, all right,
but it's the point of being
he knows.
the point being is, I am just not really. It's like
I'll
Zenless
pick a
is there.
Mihoyo Pokemon.
Yeah, I'll give that a try, because I'm like, yeah, I'll try it. And I don't want to talk about leaks, but it ain't looking too good for March. Like,
Don't tell me we're getting March 8th.
no, Evernight keeps from what from what the data mines and like the leaks have kind of said, like they seem like they keep nerfing her
Oh
to
no.
just be the caster support. And I'm like, you ruined it.
Yeah.
You ruined. And
Yep.
she's either the caster support, or she has to wait for uh what's her name to actually release, to be actually like good. And I'm like, oh no. At least that's what people are allegedly saying. Allegedly. But it's that, and Dong Hung got buffed, but he's still just worse adventuring. Like, the characters I actually want keep getting hoed out, man. Which
Yeah.
which by the way, I was literally just gonna say, like, the problem with Seed is literally the problem with Firefly, but
And the problem with Farrog. I want to play as a robot. Give me the robot.
Are we gonna talk about the gacha game that said it not be a gacha game? It said it wanted to be a game more like Warframe. Oh yeah, that it wasn't.
Blue Knight Abyss or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Blue Knight Abyss. I don't know much about it, and frankly,
I mean, it's just gonna be anime Warframe from what everything sounds like.
I mean, I think the
Kinda gotta play it first.
yeah, I think gotta play and try it, but I'm not really. Again, I don't have any context of the game.
Yeah. It,
Like I haven't
like
looked
it's
up.
like cool. You guys decided not to be a gotcha game. Clap. I guess.
Yeah, cool. Uh, like
Good luck.
I feel like the issue is like, man, it's gonna be all cosmetics you're gonna deal with. So I'm like, I hope you got something here to. I hope those cosmetics come out the gate running, because I mean, I think there's also another thing. Is like eventually, I think also just like I'm scared of that too, because I'm like that also could go a route like a Snowbreak, like a
Like they're gonna get their money somehow. Right?
yeah, and it's like they try one, they're gonna try the other, and it's like then I don't know, because like that is what the First Ascendant is basically doing, and I'm like, the
Yeah.
First Ascendant is a
If it's
situation
doing that hot.
that situation dire.
You're right.
I was listening to
And,
Pat talk about
and
it
like there's a
on CSB, and it's like how like they deep faked a content creator to talk.
oh god.
I'm like, are you dead ass, guys?
And like here's the problem though, right? With like trying to be like Warframe. People forget how Warframe makes its money, right? And that's in creating a trade economy where they own the bank. And if they want to be like Warframe, like in its truest form, and also not just like, having microtransactions, but also letting people trade a bunch of stuff around, that part's never going to happen. No gotcha, no, even the form of gotcha games, like, yeah, we're going to open up a player economy so people can actually like buy and trade like parts and like characters and whatnot. Nah, good luck. Ain't happening. Like, there's a reason no one's done Warframe again. Like, in its totality. It's like a one-off.
It just yeah, I don't know. But the point being is like seeing that
What
post,
the fuck?
huh?
What's Zeta? What's it like being depressed? Holy shit! God, what the fuck?
Damn. Damn,
I'm just eating this hell. I can't.
gotta get 10 minutes for that one. Uh, to
No,
kind
I'm taking the L. Screw it.
all right, to kind of cut this content so we can actually get to more other topics. Point being, I never want Nikkei to go down that route. I think they are doing a fine. I think there's some quality issues that need to be kind of like fixed up, without a doubt. But I don't want Nikkei to ever go into this whole we're just becoming a porn game, like how some
Right.
people want it to become, because like that's not what this game was and has been. Like, yes, there's fan service without a doubt, that's what it sold itself on. But it's like it's also the same game where you start chapter 1 and you get hit with an emotional gut punch. It's the same game where
Yeah.
you effectively go through a 14 chapter arc and actually like legitimately like they tell a genuine story, right? Like, yeah. Is the game same is the game where you have sexual encounters of varying density with multiple characters. It is also the game that told a story about. It was also the same game that told a story about a character literally being uh living inside a whale for almost 100 years. It made it compelling. The same game that told a story about uh survivor's guilt. It created one of the best like anti-heroes or anti-villains I've seen in like a animation in a while. To me at least. Granted, I've not seen a lot of like not animation, but you know, in media in a while. You can have both, but the moment you actually just turn the game into uh the most well-known porn game of all time, then we actually just lose the plot.
Right.
So that's why like the Rouge skin concerns me, not because of the skin, but more so
The
because
reaction to it.
the reaction to it, and then just kind of the event itself was like again that comment scared me because I'm like, there's no way, there's like we really lost the plot here, and I'm just like, yeah, no, those people, I don't know how long they've been playing, but like those people to me are more so the tourists, right?
Right. And
That's
see, that's the other thing. That's part of the psyop from the Blue Archive fan base. If you call everyone a tourist, including the people that are originally there for not wanting more fan service, you start gaslighting people and trying to reshape the community. It's all Blue Archive players.
which is like, dog, just play your game.
They don't like playing their game. All right, it takes them 5 minutes to do all their dailies in Blue Archive, and then they stop playing and go to shitposting other games. That is their only existence. They are pathetic. Let me stop.
All right.
I don't need to get this chat. I don't need to get our channel's temp banned for like a day or two.
I was planning on making this segment a clip. Anyway, that is it for my break. So let's go on to you.
All right. Oh, ooh. How do I want to start my? Wait, no. We have a flow to this, right? I'm always between like work, then like then like video games and anime. So I want to keep that formula. Work's been bit of a pain in the butt. Franchise owner decided to stop by for 2 weeks. I cannot stand that guy. Just has like smarmy Ohio used car salesman energy. Don't know how else to put it. Oh, there's been some silliness, I guess. Uh, Manager is still continuing their like One Piece grind. I think they're fully caught up now, and I'm like, how?
Mm.
Got a cursed controller come in today. Well, I'm pretty sure it's cursed. because like I'm looking at this PS5, right? And like the person just hands it to me, and they're like, "Oh, I forgot to mention someone died." I'm like, what?"
Huh?
And I'm just staring at this crazy looking Joker themed custom controller. I'm like, "Oh God, why'd you bring this into this building?" Madness. Not too many. Had someone who purchased a brand new Apple Watch from Best Buy get mad. I told him it was fake. Which I mean, as I always tell everyone, only two places you buy Apple products from. Two. Apple and Costco. Nowhere else. Do not buy Apple products anywhere else. Even big box stores are gonna sell you fakes accidentally. All right.
Okay.
Had to grill one of my coworkers repeatedly for a bunch of things, including them buying a 4K camera whose brand was Camera. He bought two of them.
No. What do you mean?
He bought two fake cameras. I'm like, buddy, cameras don't say welcome when you turn them on.
What kind of what? Oh,
That was a fiasco.
oh,
It's
that's
like, how do you? And then I'm looking at his source, right? He's like, well, guys, I saw it over here, and he pulls up a listing for a different fake camera.
wait.
Not even the same fake camera.
So
A
he
different fake
bought
camera.
a fake camera and got a second fake camera?
Yes. I was there watching the franchise owner, who's currently kind of broke right now, just start losing his hair in real time.
Oh, oh boy.
Yeah. And apparently later that week, the day I wasn't there, they discovered they accidentally spent $850 on a fake microphone. I was not there to witness the crash out, unfortunately.
Oh,
Fortunately, I was able to make a deal with the franchise owner,
uh huh.
and the mic you were listening to right now is in fact that fake microphone.
Yes, the $4,000 fake microphone.
Yes, that I only got for $100 after $850 went down the drain to buy it. I consider that a pretty sweet deal for me. I'm the only winner in this. I'm the only winner in this thing.
I'm so sorry. You're about to be without a job.
Yeah, it's about to be rough the next few weeks. Oh. Nah, it's fine. Oh, they decided to troll me a little bit because like, guys, we need to improve the atmosphere in this place. It feels kind of drab. And I come back to one slightly wilted potted plant on my desk, and I'm like, you guys, that's not what I meant.
Mm.
Hate these people. Hate them so much. I mean, more like people being an idiot and buying stuff. Uh, Someone bought a RTX 4060 Ti, brand new in the box.
Uh-huh.
The box was clearly opened. I opened it inside, and guess what I find? A 1070 Ti.
Mm.
I'm just like, someone's getting fired. Someone's getting fired, and it's not me. Oh boy. There's definitely there's definitely a case of a stolen MetaQuest Pros going around. That's like right after I solved the stolen calculator thing. No. Not much is happening work wise. Besides people being idiots and me just wanting to slam my head against the wall because of it.
Right?
Video game side. Super Robot Wars Y might be some of the most fun I've had in a Super Robot Wars game in a while.
Ah, yes. Yep. The video game where Zeta and Duo Maxwell end up in prison.
Yep. It's also the game where Chin gets adopted by Domon and becomes the new disciple for the School of Master Asia.
I mean, I only know about the Gundam half, but I'm like, what happened about
Yeah.
everybody? I know that there's also like Miorine like becomes the producer for the Macross Delta Squad.
Yeah, and like Charles is super happy king of space now. And Armor's his best bud. And even Camille's happy about it.
Like finally, we actually like we did it. We saved the timeline.
And the funniest part about all of this is that so many things in the plot just get cleaned up because they kill Lelouch 10 minutes into the game.
Like what?
Yeah,
What?
no. The starting plot event is the ending of Code Geass R2. That's where the game starts. And at the exact moment that happens, Char and Durandal and Zechs all just stop their invasion of Earth. They're like, all right, Earthnoids, we're cool.
Like, hey, wasn't
Lelouch is
us.
dead. We're guys, we just wanted Lelouch gone. All right, we're gonna sign the peace treaty right now. He's gone. Hell yeah. And everyone's happy.
Me, man. Imagine being a Code Geass fan and lose your favorite character, then kill him off immediately.
Dude, Operation Meteor was them trying to kill Lelouch in this timeline. Like
Uh,
what an opening to a game. And then Lelouch died, and then no more war. No more war for a good goddamn year.
uh,
Like it's probably one of the better written Super Wars games in a while, just because they're doing a lot more with the crossover shenanigans.
mm.
Everything, every single person saw like the level of Tenkyoken from G Gundam, and now Domon can't escape it. Him and Rin are now the Bradgelina of this planet of the planet. The games gets wildly libertarian at times. It's a weird mess. It's a weird mess. And it's actually kind of hard on expert mode, which I love.
Well, that's good to hear.
because they kind of realized the mistake they made with Sora's 30s expert mode where they gave you extra XP. It's like, oh, oops. Because that game just got swingy. You struggle a bit, you fight one enemy, your character gains like level up like 6 times in like one fight. It was a mess. This one's much better.
Okay.
Unfortunately, because it's so much harder, Colin is some on my best unit. And I'm trying to figure out how that happened.
I don't know what unfortunately means.
I'm just like, well, I'm sure love using the God Gundam, the Dynazen on all the super robots, and who's Colin.
Let's go.
And even the game spends like a ton of time just randomly glazing her. Like, hey, remember that time Colin defeated Shin back during the war? Yeah, remember that time she was with the Black Knights and fought off all these other major factions? Hey, remember that time?
Do you remember the time?
David Hydrate him. And it's like, oh yeah, she also went to school with Hiro and Relena. And was there when he said the famous line.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to tell us about Colin?
Colin Pochiki.
Even the main character's like, man, I remember fighting the war alongside Colin. Good times. I do like how the main character just has a relationship with a ton of the old cast members too. Hey, Domon, how's it going, my bro? You're not hanging around Hero again, are you? No. Well, I hate that guy. Like, he just cannot stand Hero for some reason.
I get it.
He's just like me, for real, for real. Yeah. Can't wait to play more of the game.
I was like, what is going on with, actually, I'm thinking about what's been going on with the IBO cast in the game?
IBO cast?
Wait, they're not in the game.
No.
Never mind, this game sucks.
There's something weird about this game because like none of the shows that were DLC for the last game are in this one at all. None of them. Like they already did the work for the Barbados. You can
Nah, but we gotta have the Edgelord mecha. We gotta have the Incel mecha anime in here instead.
Which one again?
I think the one you sent me when you were talking about like Frank's is never gonna get into a Super Warriors game. Like the new one.
Oh, ba ba ba. Not talking my memory here.
It's the Isekai game. It's the one. It's the Isekai.
Oh yeah, that's for the mobile game, right?
Oh,
Not for this one.
Oh, it's for the mobile.
Yeah. Do you want me to fetch you the cast list?
Nah, I'm good.
It's a pretty fun list.
I'm good.
All right.
I'm generally good. The whole joke was supposed to be like, oh,
right.
The Isekai Incel game mecha got in before all these other series, and then you told me IBO.
I mean, it probably will. It probably will get in. Like, there's got to be a reason Frank's is banned. Like they even said before the game came out, we're doing season 1 of Witch from Mercury. But we're also adding original content to the ending of season 1. It's like, you're doing original content for Witch from Mercury the fill in the gap between seasons. And Frank still can't get in.
Like, there's nothing we can do to fix that shit. Like, you're on your own.
Which is funny because it will work really well with Witch from Mercury and Majestic Prince. Like the two shows you will put Franks in with are both in here, but no Franks.
I don't know. I think the problem just was like no one's asking for it. Have
They
you
put
seen anyone?
Godzilla in here before Franks.
I mean, people like Godzilla.
They put the word Godzilla anime in before Franks. Let me clarify.
Still Godzilla.
Yeah, like I feel bad for Franks almost. Like I don't think any show's been snubbed from the Academy this hard. In other gaming news, new Path of Exile season. That's fun.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm playing the Goku build in that one right now, and it's been a pretty good blast off stream. So, oh, you make a final play unarmed? Yeah. What do? Fire off Ki Blast? I'm in. Games have been fun. I'm enjoying life. And then the anime side hits. I'm like, these shows. Gav's over. Thank God Gav is over. Like, I don't know what it is about that show. The ending didn't feel like an ending. It's the only way for me to put it.
I heard people.
It just felt, yeah. What are we gonna see?
I heard people actually like, yeah, show was ending was whatever, but thought the show was okay.
Yeah, like it's a good show. It's just the ending, like arc. I feel like definitely drags it down a bit, and the finale just feels like another episode of the show, which is kind of a problem. At least in my opinion. Like you don't feel the catharsis from an ending. I'm just like, dang, you did that thing you've been doing every other episode for like 10 episodes now. Okay. Like, I hope Zechs is good.
Well, no.
It is premiering what, tomorrow night?
Yep.
Simul subs? You have no excuse. We will have to have we will be having a weekly bi-weekly comment artist segment on this podcast.
Maybe.
All right. I mean, come on, there's no reason not to.
I mean, I'd have to actually watch it. Where's the
Free on YouTube. Songs are within the US.
Yeah, but again, it's gonna premiere while I'm at the whole thing's like I'm not really into. It's hard for me to start catching up on stuff. Where's the?
Fair.
I'm sorry, I know you're talking about. I'm also trying to look up the.
Some more information.
No, I'm trying to look up the Godzilla JP Twitter, but it doesn't exist.
Just like the card game.
Because I'm like, I forgot. Oh yeah, some news. I did see a video about Godzilla card game news happening.
Hmm. Yeah, we added another segment to the stream.
But I'm also like, where's the
The JP like side.
yeah? Go like
I don't know. You might have just take Freedom to do it to grab the info.
it usually shows up, but like straight up the Twitter itself just doesn't show up. I see Godzilla card game just comes in Godzilla card game English. Here we go.
Maybe they use the Japanese characters.
What? Continue with your thing.
Huh.
I think I found it.
All right. You know, I also have like the blendness that was like Gav. Goes usual. That's been fun. Consistently fun. I love this cast. They're just making me love the generals on the the enemy generals. All except for one of them. Of course, one of the episodes does lose a lot of points for me because unfortunately, one of the monsters definitely does look like a racist caricature, and I'm like, oh no, yikes! So I'm gonna say first major L of the show. Hopefully the last.
Oh, oh
Huh?
we're gonna have to have an emergency right now.
Why?
So you remember that we thought Godzilla was meant to be like a global release?
I think that was gonna be a nothing release, but go on.
I had to so this is gonna be the Godzilla segment because I actually don't want to put this in the news. Uh,
Yeah.
the release date of Godzilla Set 2 in Japan is Saturday, October 4th, 2025.
Yeah, huh?
The English version is October 25th.
Oh, it begins already. Let's go. Go Godzilla.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah.
It's already happening, but she can never do simultaneous releases. For you see, they simply don't have enough money to pay that many printers at the same time. You gotta wait for the check to clear. It's never happening, all right? You're never getting a proper global Bushiroad game. I'm sorry. I'm surprised the announcement wasn't after set 2 will be the last set we are doing. It may as well be, all right. That game is dead to me. And I as a Godzilla fan. I'm also unfortunately a card game realist.
All right. Well, there's our Godzilla segment. Good luck, y'all.
Right? Yikes. But they've been handling the cameos well in Goes User for sure. Or it's not doing too many cameo like, hey, it's that guy from Place. But they're keeping it a little like on the lower end of like, haha. I don't think it wants to be like a full anniversary season. Like it's not trying to be a second Gokaiger, right?
Mm.
And I think that's to the show's benefit. They're not just doing Here's the Sentai of the week and their silly story. Also, kind of helps that the cast just a bunch of scumbags at times. I guess that's what happens when you have another Inoue writing the show. Like, man, Inoue's always writing banger stories. Who do you have now? Inoue's daughter. Surely things will be more normal this go around. And nope. Man, I had some furious typing going on over there.
Sorry, I'm just.
Nah, you're good. Other stuff. Onmyo Kaiden's still like clear. It clears. The show came out of nowhere. I'm like, every episode, I am floored.
Wait, what show?
Onmyo Kaiten.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how they're managing a plot twist every single episode and still managing to keep a consistent narrative.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, it's only like 2 episodes left. I'm like, so, you're gonna get that review later for sure. Next episode, I mean podcast.
Okay.
Main character's great. I'm actually like fully so. You've changed the mechanics of how the setting works like 5 times now, but I'm still kind of making sense of it. This will get into Super Robot Wars. This for sure is getting into Super Robot Wars before Frank's.
I felt that coming.
I already know. Hey man, Common Rider got in before Frank's. That's the crazy one to me.
I feel like this is like I feel like this is gonna be hilarious. Like, why is this dude so up to Frank's in there? I'm like, because I root for underdogs, bro. I'm like, Frank's is not a good series. It has a lot of issues.
Oh my god, I just remembered something
But like
from work.
it is very much like a show that's like, come on, how you there's literally a mecha made by Trigger in A1 Pictures, and somehow you don't want to put it in there for additional names.
Well,
Do
see,
y'all
here's the
got
problem.
beef?
See, the problem being, Zeta and Gridman also came out right after Frank's, and they're both mecha anime made by Trigger. But good.
So we can't have any of that. To be fair,
We can't have the ugly stepchild. No. I think the more telling part is that Super Wars is not afraid of fixing plots. They damn near change Seed Destiny every game it shows up in. Janet had 12 different new leases on life in this series. They're not afraid of changing stuff. They just don't want to touch Frank's.
it's crazy.
And
Anyway,
Frank's is actually relevant to my story from the break time, because I just remember my boss was randomly talking to me about his issues with fan service and anime and whatnot. And you know what show was kind of alright? Darling in the Franks, and I'm like, huh?
oh my
He
god.
no joke brought up Franks unprompted.
Oh my god.
He's like,
What is it you're
he
throwing?
kind of wore the fan. He's like, he kind of wore it on his chest and everything. It's like, the writing was kind of good. And I'm like, until the second half, right? He's like, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I was like, "Ooh, huh?" Like, I didn't expect him to bring up Franks out the blue.
Oh, that
You know, we were escaping this show being relevant. It will be the eternal punching bag. Oh my god, I just had a hilarious idea.
I want to. Oh, can I find?
Can I do this? Man, this one looks so janky while I fix it in post. Alright, there we go.
What did you do?
Check the chair room.
I'm scared to check the chair room. I'm trying to set up for.
It's fine. It's there now. It's been immortalized.
Guys, put. I'm showing the screen.
Alright.
He put the Franks in the chair.
I put the Franks in the chair. Now you see why I have to have the second chair here, because there's only one chair and then there's Franks in the one chair, then it will look kind of weird. Like, I don't like Franks, but I also can't put the Franks in the cuck chair. That will be foul. Alright, that's enough bullying Franks for one segment. One segment, not stream. But to be Hero X. Well, you know, Zechs, you got what you wanted from last time. They did actually explain the thing in the show.
I told you they couldn't just not have it.
I mean, they didn't show it. They at least talked about it more.
Better than most.
And then gave a compelling counter narrative one episode later.
Yeah, quick question. Can you send me that PNG of the chair? No reason.
All right, let me see. Just the folding chair, sure.
Yeah.
And now, you want the Strelitsa too?
Yeah. Just...
All right. There we go. Here are the assets for today's stream. Oh, you're totally going to make this part of the thumbnail, aren't you? Smart.
The A thumbnail.
All right. Yeah, they explained the big deal with the incident. Gave the counter narratives. And honestly, pretty amazing streak of episodes. And I'm now convinced of one thing for sure.
What?
This show is about the music industry.
Huh?
This show is about the music industry in the late 90s and early 2000s. Because there's a whole lot of putting hits on your ops and not a whole lot of heroes. Just like the music industry. Well, it's not, I'm like, they, I don't know. At least one of the evil CEOs is probably Diddy. He's moving with that grace. You're doing some nasty stuff here, aren't you? Oh. Even got the weird back room behind the behind the bookshelf. Ew. There was even the one slimy guy who signed on the pop stars, and conveniently, all of his heroes just seem to be young women. While he's keeping around the glowing glass, it's like, huh? Where have I seen this before? I'm just saying, it could be about the entertainment industry, and they're just using superheroes who have not once done anything heroic on screen in 22 episodes.
Hmm.
Which I find a little curious, personally. Like, whose lives have been saved that weren't in fact caused by someone in the cast up to some shenanigans? The answer is zero. Everything in the show is self-inflicted. There are no heroes in To Be Hero. And I think the show's been doing something a little interesting this like final stretch of episodes. That's a little crazy to think about. All right. So I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
spoil the first like 3 minutes of the series.
All right.
3 minutes. This happens immediately. Some dude kills himself. Just falls off a building after giving some finger guns to the main character, and he just falls off a building. It's big, and you're the. And now they've decided to dedicate the last 5 episodes of this show, in part, to explaining why that happened. And I'm like, huh. Bold play here. I kind of want to know. Fights have been amazing. I can't say anything about Fight Space anymore. I mean, not that anything have used Fight Space, but you know, it's a little ridiculous how much action they're spending in these past few episodes. Like, guys, why is half of every single episode a big fight? What are we doing here? And why is the animation so good the entire time? Like I know they've spent years on this show for sure. I mean, mostly because they're like preview, I guess, was like from like 2022. Like, well, the initial one. I think they're probably working the second season right now. Yeah, that's been amazing. Banger after banger. Love this cast. They finally started showing off the person the show is named after. Only at the end of the show. So I kind of feel bad for anyone that like dropped the show at some point. Because they didn't quote unquote get to the point. Cowards. It's a lot of them. All right. Never drop a 24 episode show. You gotta wait those ones out. Well, I don't know. I guess that's it. Not too much has been happening. I don't hate that many shows right now. There's nothing for me to rant about. And I'm also decided I can't talk too much about 2B Hero X until you've seen it. So I'm only to share just enough. Which is me being nice to people. For once. But yeah, I'd say we get on to the news.
Just a quick second. Almost done my idea.
Alright.
Uh,
Hmm.
I don't know. Give me a quick think of what you think of this for a quick thumbnail.
This is some highbrow insanity. I'm in favor of it. Like, Franks will not survive this podcast. Oh, wait. I now remember. Now I remember why Franks came up. So if I randomly talk about the ending of Grandizer You and how much of a dumpster fire that show was. And I guess he was like, yeah, I know a dumpster fire. He's like, guess his segue mentally. Yeah, do not watch Grandizer You, alright? Holy cow. That show was a train wreck. Okay, not like imagine you're coming in to watch some Super Robot goodness, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then someone's like, what if Spanish soap opera? Like, what if a Spanish soap opera takes up most of the time of the show? When you just want to see the robot do something.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be fine if it's like regular anime drama. And not, oh my god, I slept with my fiance's sister! Whatever will I do? No! And other such shenanigans. It's not good. And sadly, it's one of those rare cases of some rich guy going, I have a few $1,000,000, make an anime for me. Which makes me wonder if that's just a pipe dream. And that we shouldn't open that can of worms.
Mm.
Not that I can stop Giguk.
Don't worry about it.
Kidding. He's probably one of the last few good anime YouTubers around, sadly.
That is a controversial take there, sir.
Of the old heads.
That's a controversial take there, sir.
Well, it's not the anime man anymore.
Okay, fair.
And, you know, Mother's Basement is still pretty good. Although, have you seen the controversy with the anime men on Twitter?
Let's not talk about that.
Oh, come on.
No. All right, let's get into news.
All right.
All right.
Guys, he's killing a rant.
Yes, I'm killing a rant because I've seen that thing. I don't want to talk about it. It's stupid.
It's the one time people have actually felt vindicated for mecha anime Twitter. It's the one time everyone agrees they're in the right. I hate mecha Twitter so goddamn much. I've never seen a group of people have Giga live so rent free in their heads, but also they are completely right in this scenario.
Anyway, on to the news, y'all.
Woo!
Starting off, we've got Yu-Gi-Oh! Worlds. And by Yu-Gi-Oh! Worlds, I mean we're starting off with the worst part of it, which is
Yeah.
we talked about the AI commentary. And I don't
That
know.
we did.
I don't know if can this actually like say? Yeah, I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna like use the audio here. Let me actually double check to make sure I got the audio here. No, it actually isn't catching that. So
Alright.
so the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel World Championships decided, you know what we're gonna do? We're going to add a capture
AI commentator.
yeah, we're gonna add an AI commentator for the Master Duel people who are watching live in the game.
Like, I like the idea of like, you know what sucks? They showed up a lot more interesting stuff for this AI thing than before. And this segment is depressing.
Yes, it is. So, here is a example from Dyer that they posted on their thing, and you listen to it, and oh god, you got it pulled up.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Let's start.
Direct attack with Vice Steel Magnum Hunt. Direct attack with access code Talker. This is the access code to victory.
I don't even play no more after the first 7 seconds.
God.
Like, first 7 seconds. This is
It's
the
so
access
bad.
code to victory. I never felt more disrespected in my life.
Man, not even 4 kids kill him with the line that bad.
This is the access code to victory. Access code Talker is played by Yuya Sakaki.
Dude, I was gonna say one of Yuma's background friends, but yeah.
Oh my god, no! I don't want to hear no more. But it gets so bad.
Oh, it's tragic.
What an incredible duel.
No, also keep in mind.
Analyzing the flow of the duel. Please wait a moment.
So it then also says like analyzing the flow of the duel. It watched the duel. Now it has to go back to be like, I gotta this. It takes a good.
What an incredible duel. After a fierce back and forth battle, the far player emerged victorious with a devastating final attack. Access code Talker and Vice Steel Magnum Hunt delivered.
Like it's just bad, bro. I don't want to do this no more. All right, it's just terrible. That's like the worst thing. I'm like, what the hell?
Like, I like what they showed off like a year or two before this. Where they're like presenting our new AI feature, where it showed a lot of like training information. Like, it looked like they're gonna have like an advanced AI to duel against for like practice. A lot of neat stuff. Almost like a certain other game I will not mention in order to protect Zechs' sanity.
You can never.
They were working on something similar.
You can never protect it anymore. It's over. All right, actual news now.
We could have had another Zen and Zard. Anyway.
Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2025 Finals celebrates new champions, streetwear launch, and star-studded teasers. So, first off, Worlds for Yu-Gi-Oh! Was in Paris. Besides the multiple amount of people who were comparing it to the Pokemon Worlds, which we will also get to.
Yeah.
I still think it was...
It's a Worlds week.
Yeah. Excuse me. And as usual, every time there's a World Tournament, we always have to give shout outs to the people who actually won the championship because they did all that hard work.
Right. Legends.
So, first off, in the TCG, French-American duelist Julien Cajon triumphed over Tom Kleingraber from Germany to claim the World Championship 2025 title. In Duel Links, both Speed Duel and Rush Duel finals, Philip, say it again?
I'm sure you got that right for the pronunciation.
Again, I'm sorry. Philip Thomas from Germany won the Speed Duel trophy, while Kenya Nakatani from Japan emerged victorious in Rush Duel. So, congrats to them. As for Master Duel, Team Ragnarok defeated Shiba Corp in a 3v3 showdown, with Italy Antonio Nesh, Papa Swinterman Mist, and Croatia's Luka Forum becoming the Master Duel champion.
Congrats!
Worlds 2026 will take place in Tokyo. Prepare to go back to the back rooms. So the opening ceremony was kicked off by the President of France, Emmanuel Macron, holding up his blue-eyed white dragon.
I still can't believe it's like a real thing that happened. Like, this has to be the simulation breaking down, right?
Oh, now it's the simulation breaking down?
Okay, this is one of the many signs of the simulation breaking down. But once we hit the point where the president of France, Macron, is showing off a blue-eyed white dragon, it's over.
Well, Neymar Jr. teams up with Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game for eFootball and eFootball Champion Squad collabs. Now, here's some of the extra news. Teased during the World Championship live stream, Konami also announced an all-new collaboration between the card game and eFootball Champion Squads. The trailer features eFootball ambassador Neymar and 5 players from the French national team. In addition, a video featuring comments from Neymar for both football fans and duelists is now available, which the link is here. I'm not really going to play it.
All right.
Streetwear label Fine Chaos drops Yu-Gi-Oh! Apparel collection, which I think we can actually play this.
Oh?
What?
What the heck is that?
Where's the apparel?
I don't know. You said thing, right?
Yes. No.
Oh God. This might be the worst thing I've seen in a while.
What the hell is this, bro? No, this is terrible, bro. Man got no clothes on, but a khaki jacket, but some like khaki pants, some shorts that are cut up, and pulls out a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card.
I can't.
No, if I saw this, I'd be confused. What are you talking about, dog?
What are you advertising?
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
as if Yu-Gi-Oh isn't already in some weird limbo, weird genjutsu.
All right, look, let me check the website to see if there's like any.
Please, send it to me if there's anything.
All right. Yeah, I mean, there's at least some neat apparel in here.
All right.
I don't know why they want why it wasn't in the video.
All right, let's look at it. Holy emo Batman.
Oh, it's all sold out.
Wait. On, let's read the stop it. We far exceeded expectations for the first release of the Fine Chaos Yu collaboration, and we cannot thank you enough. We will have a few launch one collector's editions reserved for YCS at Lil. We can't wait to reveal next new editions already in works. So this is the first edition. What the?
First wave.
So they got a Yamayugi leather belt with assumingly an attempt at making the deck box. They've got a Dark Magician pink t-shirt, the Dark Magician's t-shirt, the Dark Magician hoodie. Then they had the t-shirt in gray. And then a Fallen of Albaz Compass pendant, which is $233.
You weren't gonna say that about the $210 Dark Magician hoodie?
What? That's just 201. But what? It's just a hoodie with a cover. Oh my god. Then they have the YCS exclusive version, but it's like, okay. Oh, this is all you got, huh?
That's all they got for wave 1.
So they got in general.
It's all right. Wave 2 is going to include $300 Elemental Hero Neos boxers.
All right. On to the next news. The last piece of Yu-Gi-Oh news. Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Game Chronicles continues with Spirit Charmer's story. This was announced at Worlds at the end. This is like their closer. The Chronicles, the promotional short anime web series, will continue this December with a new installment featuring the story of the Spirit Charmers. Konami made a side announcement on Sunday at the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2025 in Paris, France. The Chronicles will introduce Area the Rama Charmer, Heated the Fire Charmer, Wind the Wind Charmer, and Asta the Earth Charmer in 4 episodes that will be released from December 2025 to March 2026. Also at the WCS, Konami previewed the 4th episode of The Fallen of Virtuous, coming later September. The episode is titled Fallen of Albaz, at last putting the spotlight on the bestest Dragon Boy. Will we finally hear him speak and learn more about his predicament? Additionally, Konami presented a key visual for Volume 2 of The Fallen of Virtuous, which shows Tri-Brigade Kit, Spriggan's Rocky, Albaz, and Ecclesia. The 5th episode is titled Tri-Brigade Kit and will arrive this October.
I hate this series so much. God.
I mean, I'm glad the Charmers are here.
Like, I don't know. All right, maybe hate's a strong word, but I have to be the inflammatory person on this podcast. By design. Anyway. Like, it feels like there's an eternal carrot on the stick with this like entire idea. Man, I can't wait for 2 to 6 minutes of animation every month. This totally satiates my need for a Yugioh.
That again?
Man, these 2 to 6 episodes a month totally satiate my need for Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Thank you so much, Konami. Gee willikers.
Yeah, this is just I'm glad the Charmers thing and we're continuing, but
it's like single archetype stories, so I'm like, no, we're not gonna get like any cool cameos or things or like weird interblending. It's just here's 4 episodes of Charmers K-On.
not only that, it's like Lin and Dark aren't even in this, are presumably not going to be in this either. So it's like, what the
Right.
heck, bro?
And then the worst part is we have that stupid manga they have, right? That they're not using as like a blueprint at all, so we're not getting any actual like wider, like longer story beats because of the length of these episodes.
Even then, when we do get story beats, literally in the tail end of it, or like in the middle of actual conflict.
Right, like
I'm still totally not pissed
feel
though
like
the Sky Striker one.
God, the Sky Striker one was so bad. Like, I feel like if they want to do something like this, there needs to be like a unifying hook, right? Something simple. Something we know. What if we just made it about Warrior Diagrapher's magical adventures through the world of Yu-Gi-Oh?
I mean, for crying out loud, the Duel Masters Lost is once a month, but they at least drop a full episode.
Right?
Like, what is this, dog? What are we doing?
Like do something like Diagrapher. He's John Dimension Opera Man. Have him just keep ending up in a different part of the Yu-Gi-Oh like franchise and mucking about with the cast for like 2 episodes at a time. That'd be neat. There'd at least be like something like unifying this.
It just,
And this is the only animated Yu-Gi-Oh content we have left. That's the sadder part.
yeah. I think that's the biggest problem. Is like, what are we doing with the Yu-Gi-Oh anime? What are we doing with Rush Duel? Are we doing all this stuff? Like, what are we doing, dog? We have no path forward for any animation outside of this.
Right. Just do anything.
If you're planning on some other stuff, because you're like, we're trying to like plan it out, because Go Rush didn't really, seem to kick in as much. We want to make sure we do season 3 right, so we're taking time. That's fine. Just tell us. Like, you've had ample time to tell us. You had you had multiple TGSs prior to Go Rush ending, saying it's probably gonna take a while. You've had multiple things. You had what was it, Anime NYC to address it. You didn't address it there.
Nope. Like, where is it?
It's
like the only thing you think of is that they're waiting until the ending of like their re-airing of GX and HD.
I mean, that could also just get canceled early, so we don't even know how long that's gonna take, right? That's
Right, it's totally just them like trying to keep a time slot.
Yeah. Like, tell us something, damn. But anyway, that is it
What a
for.
waste.
I'll say that was it for Ultimate Yu-Gi-Oh! News, but I forgot. We still have the new update of the tournament policy, which also happened this week. So, last time we talked about Yu-Gi-Oh's tournament policy, it was a policy about the time rules and updates that would then eventually get restricted and everything, but they said they would kind of explain it at the World Championship, which I did not see. So now here they are. They are back. And they've changed some other things. So let's kind of go through it. So they went by section. Tournament information. This section displays tournament tiers, formats, rounds, and tournament reporting. Time limits. Yu-Gi-Oh! Swiss rounds have extended to 50 minutes from 45 for Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 events. There's locals, regionals, and championship series or world championship qualifiers. Round times may be adjusted for Tier 4 events like the World Championship. Any such changes will be announced before the event starts, which does mean you will now have an additional 5 minutes per round at the relevant tournament tiers.
Yay!
Yay, 5 minutes for Yugioh players to still slow play. But you know what? That's still much better than Vanguard. We still got 35 minutes for this, and it's like, come on.
Kidani can't afford to venue. Come on, be nice.
I'll be nice for now. Number of rounds general. What changed? This is a new subsection to accommodate the difference in numbers of rounds required for tournament tiers. What does it mean? There isn't new information in the specific subsection. It just exists. There you go. Subsection H, number of rounds, tier 1, tier 2 events. This is a new subsection. The maximum top cut for any number of tournament participants is 8. The top 8. What does this mean? Regardless of how many duelists enter a tier 1 or 2 tournament, the top cut playoff will cap at 8 duelists. Subsection.
Man, I'm so sorry, top 16 bros. You guys are gone.
No, this is for locals. Subsection 1, number of rounds, tier 3 and tier 4 events. This is a new subsection. There is a chart to explain the correct number of buys, along with information on the modifiers. There's also a chart to explain the new top cut. The maximum top cut for any number of tournament participants is 8. Top cut rounds no longer have a time limit. 3 additional Swiss rounds have been added, total number of Swiss rounds dependent upon the number of duelists enrolled at the start of the tournament. So what does this mean? Regardless of how many duelists enter a tier 3 such as YCS or WCQ or tier 4 tournament World Championship, the top cut playoff will cap at 8 duelists. Duelists in playoff rounds will not have a set time limit for the round to end. During these rounds, duelists will still be expected to play at a proper pace. Slow play penalties will be enforced. We are balancing out this change to top cut by adding 3 additional Swiss rounds at tier 3 tournaments such as YCS and WCQ. Even if you lose in the earlier Swiss rounds, you will have additional rounds to recover, which gives you a chance to win additional prizing or even make top 8. Prizing distribution for top finishers remains the same, even if you finish outside the top 8. Prizes will continue to be awarded to duelists depending on their final standing in the tournament just as before.
Yeah, goodbye top 16 Andes. You don't matter.
I mean, there were top 64, top 32s in these YCSs, so
yeah,
we'll get to that in a second. Section 4, tournament play. This section covers information about registering for a tournament, required items and materials, tournament play, and baseball return policy. Intentional draws. What changed? This subsection has been removed. What does it mean? With the new end of match procedure, matches can no longer end in a draw, intentional or otherwise. Section 5, reporting the match results. This section covers all information about end of match and reporting term results. Changes in the section include subsection A, reporting the match results. What changed? In addition to the game loss applied to the next round for the duelist responsible for submitting a match result within 5 minutes of the end of the round, both duelists will receive a match loss for the current round. Wait a second, hold on, let me read that. In addition to the game loss played the next round, duelist responsible. If the round ended in the match procedures, resulting in double loss, both duelists are equally responsible for submitting the match result. What does it mean? Make sure that your match result is submitted within 5 minutes of the end of the round. Due to the new end of match procedure, an unreported match result will be recorded as a double loss. If you're submitting the match result via Neuron, you're exempt from this penalty. Speak to the tournament organizer if there's a delay in submitting the result.
Huh.
So let's go to subsection B, end of match procedures. What changed? We have an entirely new end of match procedure. Swiss rounds and single elimination will use the same end of match procedure. If the match does not end with a winner, both duelists will receive a loss for the round. The final match of a single elimination tournament will no longer be timed. Some tournaments will have additional rounds of single elimination that will be untimed, but that will be posted in the event-specific FAQs. Now, what does this mean? When time ends in the round, the match is over. Neither duelist may begin or continue any action that may take place in the game. If the match is not finished, then it would end in a double loss. A match is considered finished when one of the duelists has either won 2 duels or lost 2 duels. If the duelists have completed 3 duels without the match finishing and there's time remaining in the rounds, if duelists have ended a draw, the duelists will go into a 4th duel. In order to win a match, a duelist must win 2 games prior to the round time expiring. If neither duelist has won 2 games, the match ends as a double loss. It has been several years since the last end the match procedure changed, so make sure you prepare for your next tournament. Tournament policy is often overlooked as duelists focus on card text and rulings, but it's every bit as important as part of tournament preparations. Please make sure to review this current version before attending an event, regardless of whether it's an in-person tournament or a remote tournament. Alright, thoughts?
And don't you love the prisoner's dilemma? I mean, like, it's interesting how that goes, right? Like, I've seen a lot of reactions to this on both sides of the aisle.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, at Worlds it wasn't a problem when there were only 27 people at Worlds. And it only came up one time for the loss, for the double loss. The problem is when this happens at a YCS at scale, right? Like, what's gonna happen at the 50-minute mark in like round 1 with a bunch of people who are like, you know, have like nerves and whatnot, and it's like bop 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 bop.
I mean, that's 5 minutes are. And I think now I'd be like, well, how would you not know that the rules changed, et cetera, et cetera? It's like, well, because believe it or not, there are generally people who don't read the end of match procedures. Also,
Right.
believe it or not, there are some people who generally don't even interact with Yu-Gi-Oh! Outside of just getting new cards.
And they still go to these events.
And then go to the event. Like, they walk up to the event and they're just like, oh, it's whatever. So they're going to get blindsided by this.
Like, I'm telling you, there is going to be at least one case, maybe only one, of someone getting jumped for like costing someone around for just playing a little too slow, but not getting a slow play warning.
Yeah, that is a possibility. I will say though, I think another answer is, I think one thing is perfectly valid. It's like, hey, learn what your cards do.
Right.
You have, like, if you understand this, you have no excuse to not know what your cards do. If you've been prepping for this event for a while, you should not be in position where you're still going into time, because now it's like everybody's going to suffer because you decided not to actually like read your cards or say what they do, learn combos or what have you. You have to actually put in effort and work. And I'm not saying that for like, yeah, you just want to go to a YCS to be, you know, to hang out with the friends and be casual, right? If you want to do that, that's different than people who are trying to actually top the event. This is more for people who want to top the event. You got to actually put in effort.
Yep.
I'm not against this, but it very much is like, I think the issue is not because of the procedure, because, you know, they added 5 more minutes. They
3 more rounds.
Added 3 more additional rounds. You know, depending on what the current rounds are, I don't remember. It's saying like you get an additional 3 rounds depending on like the amount of people.
Right.
And they have told you, hey, if you just ain't got it by now, it's going to end a double loss. I think a lot of people feel like these times are bad, but I feel like they're saying it less. This is my like thing. I haven't really done a lot of information on how the people react to it. It seems more of a this is a bad thing because they have less faith in the community adjusting to these rules fast enough,
right? Oh
rather
yeah,
than the actual rule set themselves.
yeah. I think the problem is like like round one in particular, right? Where it's like, what the heck happens once you
Whoa!
have, like a sweaty round one that takes?
Hey,
How do you go
yo!
about rounds
Hey,
2 and 3
yo!
knowing like
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
what?
Nah,
Huh?
I don't know what that was, bro. Literally, like you were saying it, and then you turned back into your robot.
Wait, what? Oh no.
Yeah, you were literally starting right there, and then all of a sudden just or something like that.
Shoot, is it fixed?
Yeah, you're good now, but it's still just like crazy,
Oh god, oh no.
like it's spiked your thing, and
Got
I'm
it.
like, okay, so repeat that again.
Yeah. Like what happens when like round one is like particularly sweaty and then and takes a long time? Like how do you go about like rounds 2 and 3 knowing, oh shoot, oops, we took too much time in game one. That's where things are gonna get a little like hairy, right?
Yeah, it's more so kind of just that's more like the knowledge check coming in and kind of like
Right.
beating your ass. That is a fair thing to put in.
And like
Because
stuff like lab or like slower control strategies that will just in fact are designed to keep you around in a game longer. Like this is great for a kind of combo heavy format. All it takes is a few control players to start spoiling the pot.
that is very valid. Um, I feel like the changes are good. I think, but like I said, the other issue is not really. I think uh MBT shortcut says something about like the the this method where it's like you win game one, but your opponent says I'm not conceding or something like that, and it's like well,
Yeah,
now you have now mentally your opponent's now mentally you're kind of like in this weird thing of like okay, well now I have to win game two, or I have to either win game two now or find some way to
right.
just kind of be ready. And it's like
Like,
mentally
do you
you're
just
not
take
there.
TL game 3? Like, do you take TL like game 2 after a longer game 1, risk going 1-1, and then fight out in like game 3 with more time on the table?
Yeah, it also just depends on the matchup. It's like if it's a 50-50 or 60-55-45 matchup, right? It's like this, like you
Yeah,
could just kind of mentally just misplay because of like yeah, I'm going first to get to build up my board or whatever, but it's like your opponent's also now you now have to like bank on a luck of the draw.
yep.
It's like I think the overall thing is I think the rules are good. I just think
Yeah,
people
it's the
I just think
players.
people do not trust their literal like the amount of players
Right.
in the community to generally play like reasonable.
Like, it's good on paper, however, there's a lot of variables
Now,
that mm,
sorry, it was like now for all we know, this could just end up being a nothing burger, and it's like okay, well, actually, just people did adjust to it well, and we can move on, right? It'll probably take at least a year for it to really like adjust well, but who knows?
right.
I guess there's a question in the chat. It's like, hey, listen, if you feel like, let us know how you feel about these rule changes, and give us your like genuine opinion. We want to hear from y'all, so let us know. So I guess we are done with that. Next, Pokemon Worlds.
Yay!
All right, so the 2025 Pokemon World Championship event results. These Pokemon competitors battled hard and proved their skills at the capstone event of the season in Anaheim, California. We're talking about every Pokemon thing because they at least deserve that respect. I know we're supposed to be talking about the TCG part, but everybody's here, so let's do it. VGC.
Yep.
The winner is, in the junior division, is Luke Whitler from the US, Kevin Hahn in the senior division, and Giovanni Chisque in the US division. If I'm correct from this,
we're number one.
Now I'm going on to this other thing here quick to see. For VGC, America sweeps the entire VGC division for the first time since 2016. No, wait. As you know, someone actually wins the Master Division for the first time since 2016 as well. So, congratulations to the VGC players. We got all the other top cut on screen too. TCG Junior Division, Yuya Okita for Japan, Fuguan Liao from China won Senior, and Riley McKay won Masters, who is from the A.
Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada.
I forgot Canada exists. But hey, congratulations. Pokemon Go, the winner was Ved Bomb, named Beelzeboy from Indonesia, I assume. So congratulations.
Yeah, it's either Indonesia or India. I keep getting them confused.
And Pokemon Unite, Team Petal Unite took home first place, with second place being Zeta Division from Japan and Luminosity in third from NA. So congratulations to all y'all. Details. It turned announcements that were made. It turned this is Pokemon Go. I already know people were like, who cares? Mega Evolution is coming to the TCG Pocket this fall. Empoleon, Delmise, and Vaporeon are coming to Unite. Mega Evolution EX cards are coming to physical TCG, which we'll talk about in just a second. And there's some kind of Battle Royale mode in Pokemon Legends EA, which I saw it. I think it's pretty alright. Cardfight have been retired. Pokemon Champions will take over at 2026 Worlds. Mega Evolutions will be back in VGC. And the Worlds will be in San Francisco, with Championship Sunday being held in Chase Center. So let me close this out real quick. Let me close out these older tabs. Yeah. So, yeah. I think a lot of people were kind of talking about how this Pokemon Worlds has basically become like the Pokemon convention, which
I mean, as World should be.
Which is why they basically just kind of renamed it into Pokemon XP for next year onwards, which interesting.
Nice.
All right, so now
like World should be an appropriately large event in, not in an office building.
All right. So back on that Mega Evolution EX cards. The wildest story happened like 2 days ago. This is from PC Gamer. Let the criers cry. 42,000 Pokemon TCG Phantasmal Flames products have been swiped by a scalper group thanks to a massive error on the Pokemon Center.
over before it began.
So keep in mind, this thing was also announced that same day.
Amazing.
So yesterday, Phantasmal Flames products were loaded up onto Pokemon Center, not for pre-orders, but just as preparation for the launch. But in just under an hour, Scalper Group somehow managed to trick the checkout system into selling them all the products they wanted, leading to one group called Hidden Society purchasing around 42,000 Phantasmal Flame products. An admin for the Hidden Society Discord group sent a member-only message out yesterday via PokeBeach, confirming that the scalpers managed to score over 42 items checked out, counting multi-count orders. Let's see this order.
Mhm.
So this is officially a thing. That's the source to it. If Pokemon Center wanted to pull stock earlier, they would have well over an hour ago. The admin continues. Manual users were checking out as well. Massive error on their end. We just happen to be more alert than most. This is our holiday season. Let the criers cry and whiners whine. They can go tell their moms what happened today and break their monitors while we reap the profits.
What a bunch of assholes! Holy cow!
Yeah, no, fuck y'all. Like, actually, genuinely rancid.
I hope the truck carrying those products just gets ransacked.
Like,
Sorry to the truck driver, but I hope the truck gets robbed.
that's insane to say. I hope the truck driver gets jumped just so that some scalpers get hoed. We have lost the plot, bro. We have lost the plot.
I mean, I hope the truck driver is safe after the jumping.
That's true. Yeah,
but they need to get
like just like literally just like pull up to like, hey man, listen, we hate scalpers. We're just gonna let this fall out the truck. You can go on your way. Don't even say nothing, okay?
Right.
It's like just let it fall out the truck. Let's see what happens there, and just go on, bro. Just go.
Well, we're just gonna leave. You can go home. We're just gonna take what we can. Good. We're good.
All right. Peace.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just a mess. Oh boy. All right. Next news thing. A game we honestly didn't know existed. I'll be completely honest.
Yeah.
Echoes of Astra is a game that is going to be launching on Kickstarter September 9th.
There's a new Kickstarter card game every week.
Yes, but this is a different thing. So let's kind of take a look at the actual Kickstarter itself. So, story. Join the next anime TCG coming soon. Echoes of Astra combines tactical board game elements with beautiful art from anime artists around the globe. High quality cards, collectability, and balanced gameplay stand at the core of our design philosophy.
Oh, I got a bad feeling. Once you add the C word.
Explore a modern fantasy world blending old magic with new technology, tactical gameplay, streamlined design, highly replayable, world-class art. You play the role of a sovereign, controlling the fate of the many factions of Elrian, build an alliance and fight for valuable land and resources in a world of chaos and strife. It's a 2 to 4 player game, takes about 15-30 minutes, and it's 13 plus. So they got a preview of the cards themselves. Here are just a few of the cards available on the Echoes of Astra Empyrean set. Let's take a look. It's kind of hard to see, but on my part.
Yeah. Same.
But
something about art.
So these cards here, more than just cards. Dive into a gritty modern fantasy world shaped by political conflict, war-torn factions, and ancient mysteries. In the future, we intend on taking the IP digital, utilizing our team's background in video game development. Okay. Balance for competition. Echoes of Astra has been refined with countless playtesting iterations to reward skillful, tactical play. The game is designed to support both constructed and draft modes, with plenty of deck building flexibility for creative players. Great for multiplayer. Echoes of Astra easily supports up to 4 players with no modifications required. The capture point objective keeps games hectic and all players stay involved all the way through to the end. And we have the details of the team. We're a team of experienced game developers and anime illustrators brought together by our shared love for trading card games. Our mission is to build a new original IP that blends deep gameplay with authentic anime style aesthetics. Our dream has always been to create anime style universes in the West, and with Echoes of Astra, we're taking our first step. This is a huge leap for us as an indie studio, and we hope you join us on this new adventure. Andrew Yang. Now, who is Andrew Yang? A lifelong TCG fan and game designer. Andrew has over 8 years of experience in the anime mobile game industry, directing titles like Armor Blitz and Grimlight. He also has experience leading art teams for card illustrations for Grand Archive TCG. So he is a Grand Archive illustrator who has now made his own studio to make his own card game.
Awesome.
So if the art looks like Grand Archive then yeah. David Kai, the lead designer. David's love for game development began with a childhood obsession with competitive games. He was first drawn to card games through Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Hearthstone. He's a programmer, designer, graphics artist, and writer, everything needed to make dreams into reality. And then we have Justin Segawa. As a longtime TCG fan and competitive Hearthstone and MTG player, Justin draws his experience to the forefront of his game design. He's especially passionate about draft and 1v1 constructing formats that test player skill and adaptability. And then we have artists who are known. First artist is Zechs. Zechs has worked on illustrations for clients like Hoyoverse, NetEase, Hypergriff, and Weaves to Shore. He founded the art studio Premia Studio that now guides art direction for Echoes of Astra. Gaba, seasoned illustrator whose work spans visual novels, indie game concept art, and doujins. Jiba's past works include concept designs for Shantae and working as one of the founding artists for Katawa Shoujo.
Oh no.
And then Rachel.
Oh, that's a deep cut.
Rachel Liu. Rachel has worked on character design for Grimlight and has drawn TCG illustrations for Grand Archive and Star Wars Unlimited. She leads art teams in creative development. Excuse me, my mouth's getting dry. Creative development across various unique projects. So they have partners such as our Hopes game manufacturer, Premia Studio, and look, it's our friend Speed Robo Games. And there's all their social channels. There's a tabletop simulator mod for Echoes of Astra.
All right, I'm trying to see if there like, is there like any like major successful product attached to Speed Robo Games outside of him somehow managing to get the rights to Force of Will? Oh, you get Caster Chronicles.
I'd have no honest answer. So let's go to the website itself. And tactical image. Yeah, here you can probably see the cards a little bit better. Designs, tactical gameplay. Here's a little tasting. Capture combat zones to score victory points. Strike when the enemy is exposed. And then here's the how to play with the online rule set. So there's quick start rules, multiplayer rules, and draft rules. So much it
This is a
actually,
pretty laid out manual.
yeah, way better than V cards.
Yep.
Staging area, supply area, deck, graveyard, and combat zones. Yeah.
Yeah, this definitely. I'm definitely getting some like board game vibes from this.
Mm-hmm. Or at least like this is at least better. They also have a glossary for keywords that is actually brings stuff up. Then game mechanics. Yeah, we're just doing like a quick gloss over because
Like
doing it would take a
yeah,
long time.
for sure.
I think let's see any other articles. Just go to far and go to Arion. It's kind of like backdrop of the world. So what do you think?
It looks neat. It's I guess the most I can say, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little curious. Like victory point. I mean, I see where things are going with card game design now. After like, I guess technically, shoot, what was it called? Not Soul Forge, Key Forge.
Mm.
I feel like we're entering the victory points era in card game design. I'm like, oh boy. It'll be interesting how that develops, right?
Like Lorcana.
I will say it's a little interesting. Yeah, like Lorcana, now this. Probably gonna see it in a lot more games moving forward. I do wonder how it's gonna work stylistically now that, you know.
So I do know one thing about the rule set, which is to build decks you use like 2 colors. Deck construction. Let's go here. Each player is presented a deck with at least 50 cards. Both can contain no more than 3 duplicates of each card. Each deck can only contain cards from 2 different affinities at most. All decks can utilize neutral cards as they are not limited by affinity restrictions. The 5 different affinities are Lux, Nox, Calum, Terra, and Solara. For example, a Calum blue and a Nox purple deck can contain cards from affinities Nox, Calum, and neutral. It cannot contain any cards that are Solara, Terra, or Lux. So,
Yeah, I mean, this is something you're also seeing too in a lot of games now. You can have 1 color, you can have 2 colors, you cannot have 3 colors.
basically, just like we're stopping mixing for reasons because I could see it's like, it probably is like at times it does feel like it gets hard to balance.
Yeah.
Because like just especially like later down the line, it's like there are cards that are like 4 colors that are just insanely powerful. Cards that are 5 colors that are insanely powerful. That's hard to balance because they might end up being VBs. So I'm intrigued.
Right.
But I don't like I'm generally intrigued, but who knows?
Also, non-persistent damage in a game. Ooh. that might have to change. That's like one thing I'm immediately seeing right now. I'm looking at a game with like, about consistent, like persistent holding territory, Even with like pretty low numbers from what I'm seeing here, I feel like persistent damage is kind of necessary so you don't like start snowballing. Well, this really durable unit's on this territory. Just gonna let it chill here and collect some free points while my opponent just tries to draw into the one out they have. That's the only thing I'm seeing that's like a cause for concern.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Like a unit that's 10 HP and it's like I can't get over 7. Oh, then it's just gonna stay here until you draw the destroy card or you built your deck wrong, I guess.
Yeah, but I'll be right back.
Okay. So
I'm kidding. All right, I'm back.
All right. So again, we'll just have to see how it goes. I am intrigued.
I mean, they have the tabletop sim thing. We could, in fact, just play a game during an episode.
Let's do a side stream or whatever. I don't know.
Right.
So we'll see. Next, Gundam card game.
Whoa!
They officially announced that Seed Destiny will be added in Starter 09. Let me grab. So Seed Destiny will be added in, and Force Impulse will be green. I mean, will be purple. Excuse me. Which is kind of crazy because a lot of people think Zaft is meant to be purple. I mean, meant to be red. So now the Seed Destiny Zaft will probably have purple in it.
Yeah.
So now the question is, what is an ultimate deck? The ultimate deck is a pre-made 50-card deck with 20 additional cards for customization. Expand your strategy with these additional cards, and the deck will also come with dice featuring original designs. So they basically have created like a special deck where it's like, yeah, you have a pre-built 50-card deck, and then 20 cards, additional card customization. Whether new cards or reprints remains to be seen.
Right. I mean, I like the concept. It's, Bandai normally does so like buy a starter deck, get a booster pack. This just kind of, sweetens the pot by a lot. Nearest 20 cards that will actually probably just guarantee to work with the deck you just purchased.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would totally buy this.
Yeah, I mean, of course, they're both gonna be cool. Next, collaboration with SD Gundam G Generational Eternal. Additional participating pack at store tournaments, and they will all be EX bases of the Gundam, the Unicorn, the Freedom, the Ariel, and the G-Quux.
Lovely.
Already getting stuff out that gacha game. Let's go. Next up,
Right.
with this means that the Ultimate deck will be released in March 27th, and Set 4 will also be released on April 24th. So to recap, Iron Bloom will release.
I will see you in January.
Okay, so to recap, Iron Bloom releases this month on the 26th. Clan Unity, which is the next starter deck, will be released on October 24th, along with Dual Impact Set 2. On January 16th, you will have a double release of starter decks 7 and 8, which is Celestial Drive, which contains Double O, and Flash of Radiance, which will be half the way. And then Booster Pack Set 3 will be released January 30th. We don't have an actual detail of it. And Starter 9 Destiny Edition will be March 27th, 2026. And April 24th, 2026 will be Set 4. So, pretty cool. And update to Bandai as a whole. New channel. They are said to announce the official YouTube channel specifically for Bandai Organized Play, where you can watch tournament streams at one specific place. So now they have.
That's great.
That's cool. I wish, you'd done it for some other games, but I'm not going to talk about it. I'm gonna let it go.
Let it out.
I'm gonna let it go.
No.
I have no enemies. All right. Next news. Kickstarter was announced for a Hell of a Boss card game. The Immediate Murder Professionals, a Hell of a Boss official game.
God damn.
It beat its goal in less than a day.
It is now currently at well over 10 times its goal.
Yep. With over 3,000 backers with 21 days to go. So this is more like a board game than anything. It'll have
okay, there were still stretch goals, that's why.
Yeah. Retail edition, the Grimoire edition, Collector's edition. What are the goals? More tiers. Stretch goal, success. Back this game. 100K new target card added to the game. 20K Satan added to the game. At 30K Imp Team foil character cards. 325K Triple Blitzer character card, Rebel Fizz, and Rosica will be added to the game at almost 400K.
I'm just gonna say, I know nothing about this franchise.
Is Busy Pop.
That tells me nothing, I'm not gonna lie.
It's the one where Eric Olympic plays the Hot Fox. The one with Richard Horvitz voicing, I think, one of the characters. You know nothing. Damn. I'm like, damn. That's the two most important, notable things about this thing. You said I know nothing and just stay silent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just fear in headline.
All right. Well, yeah, it's a board game where you play it. You're part of Imp, and you're basically doing a killing game basically. Ages 14 and up. So yeah, that happened.
Neat. Congrats.
Mm-hmm. Let me check something real quick. We kind of sped through that. Oh, yeah, it's time. All right.
Well, the fun's over, team.
All right, guys. We're at the end of the news.
Yeah, we're at the part of the stream where people get angry.
So, last time we had a discussion about the Bushiroad Championship Series.
Yeah.
And we got details. We knew that some events did not have premium, which is it's the expanded edition of Cardfight Vanguard.
Yeah.
And now we know why.
Well, why is that? Oh, Zechs.
So, normally we have Rosemont here, which would have Cardfight Vanguard Standard, Premium, Showers, Wall, and White Schwartz. But if we go to Houston, which is a one that matters to me the most than anything, Day 1, Cardfight Vanguard Standard. Day 2, Shadows Evolve, White Schwartz, and Future Card Buddy Fight Cross Cardfight Vanguard Special Tournament.
Gasp!
So, what the heck is that? Well,
you see,
if this site can load, it is. I don't know where's the. Is it side events? No.
It's tournament information. All the way down in the Vanguard section.
Information. Okay, let me see. Tournament information. Vanguard. Thank you, by the way. Card Vanguard. Here we go. Yeah, I completely missed it. So, Future Card Buddy Fight X Card Vanguard Special Tournament will be held in an individual format. So, if you don't know, Vanguard is getting a collab booster with Future Card Buddy Fight. It's a late sister game, which died back when COVID just started.
Yep.
So it has now been revived as a collaboration booster in Vanguard. And it releases, I believe, the same week as this event, which is important. We'll get to that.
Very important.
So we'll have Swiss best of round 1, 30 minutes per round. Number of rounds depending on the number of players scheduled with cap of 9 rounds. Top cut. And the finals will have no time limit, card restrictions. Players will only use cards from Child Booster, Future Card Buddy Fight, in the right deck and main deck. Nationless cards are allowed.
So you see, we took your format where you can use every card and swapped it with a format where you can use very few cards. Enjoy!
Different game.
From a different game.
Vanguard special tournament participation. All participants will receive 1 card pack between 1 to 5 card types, which will be green Dragon Shield, Ghetto Shield, Blue Dragon Shield, Solomon Shield, and Art of Body Replacement. Top 8 will receive 2 packs containing 1 to 5 card types. And top 4 will receive 3 card packs containing 1 to 5 card types. And the champion will get a mat.
You know what's crazy?
Go ahead.
They could just grab some like slightly damp like sealed boxes of like Buddy Fair cards in the warehouse and send the sealed tournament, and that probably would have been better.
Even that, just here's some old Buddy Fight boxes. Go nuts.
Right, go draft them real quick.
Not even draft, like just pricing instead of
Right.
Just you
5
make
cards
top
with the
4 and you get 6 promo packs. You know what this also has the same pricing of? Vanguard Day. This is basically Vanguard, an expanded Vanguard Day. Like this is insane to me, because why is it just this? There's no Worlds invite involved. There's no anything there, but all of a sudden we're not having premium, but for some reason we're gonna have a Future Card Buddy Fight Special Edition tournament taking the place.
Could you imagine actually could you imagine actually attaching a role to invite to this tournament? Do you realize how silly that would be?
I mean, yes, that's true. You know what's also silly? Taking an actual Worlds regulating tournament, invite getting tournament, and replacing it, because this is basically what it is, replacing it, because they want to have players there for 2 days, with a collab tournament that could be done at any locals. Heck, it could be the same things what they did with the Valentine's Day event, or what they're gonna do with the little like tag team match event they do in October for like holiday events, and like have like special locations within like the state.
You know, you're right. They should have replaced, instead of this, they should have done a Kuroko sealed tournament. I agree.
I'm going to hurt you. Like,
hey, to be fair, a Kuroko sealed tournament actually works. By design.
But the point is being, why are they doing this at the regional championship and it's a special tournament? You can have a special tournament, but why is it taking the place of premium? Where premium would theoretically be?
Because I asked Donnie to kill premium, and he kind of actually said, yeah, sure, no problem, Family.
You wonder why you're telling me don't blame you for what happened. You are.
I didn't think he responded to my email with saying no.
Like, this is just insane to me that this is what we got.
Look, you can just tell the Vanguard community I'm the one that killed premium.
I mean, that's gonna be the title of the actual segment, so.
This man right here killed your format. For no reason. Besides pettiness.
Yeah, that is an issue. So, you're probably also running, not V-Card, you're probably also wondering, when does this booster drop? This drops November 21st, 2025.
You got 1 day.
When does the first tournament of this happen? That happens November 22nd, 2025. And now you're probably wondering, if you haven't seen the other part of the news we're going to talk about, how is that possible for you to do a special tournament if the product can't be played? Well, person I just created, if we look here, if I can find it, tournament related. I need to go to the card gallery rules. Excuse me. These new cards. Try to find where it actually is.
See.
Like, rules so weird. Card interviews. But the games, they went return 20%.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the exact thing.
Parking fee.
I mean, we can't just tell them.
Let me find it. It should be term information general card legality.
Oh yeah,
Here
yeah.
it is.
It's in. Yep.
Term information card legality. Only English edition cards may be used. Okay, that's pretty fine. And this was just changed today. All cards can be used after its official release date.
Yeah.
There's no more moratorium on when cards can be used on release anymore going into BCS.
No more grace period.
This is the part that makes me the most angry. I mean, yes, the whole thing with why they're doing the tournament and then just not having premium at the same time, that's a whole different thing. Because also it's even worse because if they're saying this whole thing is special tournament, that means you can hold 3 events in one day.
No, we can't.
Yes, you're doing it right there. I saw it right there.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, Mr. Gaslighter. The point is, that's one thing. And we can still find out that it's already worse because man, you pissed off the premium player base again by basically doing a more insane version of the Lyrical Cup. Because at least the Lyrical Cup, at least you got the at least it was in the casual segment of tournaments of majors. Again, I still stand by that. But what actual excuse do you have for having the special tournament where the championship prize is a play mat with art from over 10 years ago on it? And 6 promo packs. And it's taking...
Well,
that's the resources you got for being the second Cardfight Vanguard event of the championship series. You're holding a tournament in a way that's not a side event, but it's actually a actual event where you can't win the championship with it.
Buddy fight, buddy fight. Buddy fight.
It already makes no legal sense. Oh, no rational sense. Now, you also have removed the moratorium, which was already down to 1 week.
Yeah.
Into, that you actually have to... Now, if there's now, for the rest of BCS season, you actually have to have your cards ready day of the before the tournament now. That is horrible. We are in this state where tariffs are ravaging supply lines, quite literally. I probably don't
Not a political podcast.
Not political podcast, but there's stuff I still have sealed away at a Hobby Link Japan that I can't get out because the tariffs are going to make it hard for shipping. They can't ship
all bad.
They can't ship me my Gunpla because it costs too much.
Have you considered supporting your local Gunpla retailers?
I do. That's not the point. I ordered these months ago.
You should have bought American.
Non-political podcast.
Non-political podcast.
But the point is also, why on earth? Like, this is hard because like stores can't get this. Stores are now also having this issue because now they have the experts pay more to potentially expedite cards for their players or to sell cards so that they actually can, play the game. This is gonna hurt some stores in the long run.
Man, 50 cards has the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever and go pro by blindsiding players with cards only he has.
Right? It's like it's like that 2-week thing gave a nice peaceful moratorium for a lot of players because like, oh, I have a stable meta. I know what to do. I don't need to rush out get cards for my tournament because like, okay, I got 2 weeks. I got additional 2 weeks. My tournament's not till then. I'm fine. Now, for example, Houston, if the best deck in the room ends up being Buddy Fight or a Buddy Fight deck for some reason, or I want to play Buddy Fight, I now have to hunt, I have to pray my case arrives early, or if I didn't buy a case because now, say, case is over, like case pre-orders have been done, I now have to then pray someone else in my community bought a case. It is not playing the archetype, but which, case splits, they're people, they probably aren't playing it, but someone else probably already got it. And they're probably, and with the way cases are right now for Vanguard, there's not a lot of extras you can just grab off somebody. Then the only other thing you can do is basically either stay with your old deck, which might be power crept or whatever. Like, I mean, if you're playing Boss Saga, you're pretty much fine, I guess. Right. At least for like this example. Or you now have to go to Houston, go to almost any locals in the area, pray they got it in time, and that they still have stock, because who knows if a lot of those players want to play Buddy Fight, either because they can either pick up the Buddy Fight, either because they either A, want to play themselves, or B, like they want to A, play like Thundermine or Jackknife, or B, buy out the Buddy Fight product just so that people who are just to be assholes, so that people who are trying to actually like build their Buddy Fight decks or complete their Buddy Fight decks can't get them before the tournament start, force them onto a deck they probably haven't been able to practice with.
Right.
Like, this is just an example, but it's ironically what I said about the Yugioh thing, but it's still a horrible decision. Like, 1 week was fine. 1 week was more than fine. Not only that, that also means that promos are going to go even higher now, because they are also, because we read that thing right before, is like, if I can go to FAQ here.
Promos are also legal.
Yep. Promos are also affected by the same card legality rules. So that means if you land on, say, let's see, the schedule here, right? So Rosemont, October 4th to 5th. We'll probably be on the same promo pack. But Mexico City, oh, you're screwed if your deck contains any of those promos. January, that's a new promo pack. Vancouver, good luck.
Yeah.
March, Philadelphia. You're the last. You're taking one of the last BCSs. Good luck, dog. If like the next promo pack that would be relevant to that one has like some insane cards. Like this is frustratingly bad because it's terrible for a lot of the players.
Yeah.
It's for a lot of players. A lot of stores are still already having issues with the tariff situation, with getting products, right? Like delays are still there. And your big brain idea to be like, oh man, here's our BCS tournament. We've updated things. What are we gonna do? I know. Let's piss off our legacy players who are already still pissed off with the.
And you're never gonna stop being pissed off.
But now, but you can't get them more justifications for being pissed off.
I mean, if the knife's already in them, what's a little twist?
You shouldn't be like, yeah, the knife is in, but instead of keep twisting the knife, how about you try and like stop the bleeding, or like try and like move it slowly, like call a doctor.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, well, I mean, the knife being in there does actually technically stop the external bleeding, which will really cause damage. It's better to just keep the knife in there and just keep twisting a little bit. Make sure it stays in there before help arrives.
But did you even call help in the first place now?
Oh, I left my phone at home.
But you see what I'm talking about. You see what I'm understanding here now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's like a lot of what made the last couple years of BCS like really nice is that you didn't have to worry about immediate matchups.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna get blindsided because you walked in to a BCS and just so happened a product release 2 days ago, a product release the day before, and it's like you didn't get any reps because you've been playing only like at locals with your friends, or thing because you refuse to use CFA, or you don't know about the other like Cardfight
yeah, I mean, it's ARPANETs and proxies
thing, right? Yeah, but like you don't like doing proxies, which some people do very weirdly. You're just kind of out of luck. You just now have to basically just kind of, you just gotta pray basically that
no.
Right, let's not say set 10 or set 11, right? Set 10 ends in a bunch of whole new decks to the meta. Those decks are not going to be the weak set 10 drops, those, and there's a tournament there, or set 11 drops and there's a tournament there, which I don't know. Let me actually quickly check if there's set easy T 10. Let's see, what was DDBT 10? Yeah, Drag Soul Resonance. That one releases October 24th.
I mean, there's at least a grace period there.
October 24th. Okay, so yeah, there's a grace period there, at least for America. Yeah,
and Europe.
Yep. All right. As for set 11, which I think we have the official date on that. Do we not have the date on that? We have Tile Booster, Fujika Butterfly, which will affect Houston. Which will affect Houston, and I think only Houston. We have Tiffany My Blue,
Oh,
December
yeah.
19th. So it will just pass by Pasadena.
Yeah, no one's affected. It's just for the buddy fight event for one location.
Yeah. It is just Houston that will be
It
affected.
is just you. You're the only person that this is sorry. You say, Zechs, I have delayed the podcast and killed premium and arranged everything that happened today in order to spite you in particular.
Oh, no, we got... No, actually, no. Oh my god, it really is just me. I was like, wait,
It's just you.
We have the data lyrical boost. We're like, oh no, wait, that actually is... It literally only affects one event, and it's mine. They changed the rules.
Just to fuck you over. Now you have to wonder if I actually did just tilt reality. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I've done it again.
Oh. Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's so much psychic damage. Can't be real. They really changed the rules of the entire BCS season.
On the day of the podcast. Just to hit you.
And they did... Like, no other event will be affected by this. And I mean, they'll be affected by it because, you know, power price will probably go up because of that, right? If you want to play Draxel Resonance deck, you're kind of
playability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but it's
it
like,
just hits you.
Like, they did it just to not only change the rules on the event I want to go to the most. They did it for a booster. For a booster tournament that is replacing an event I also want to play.
Yes, and it's being replaced with a tournament for a set I really want to buy into. Yep.
You have ruined my life. There's no other way to say it. You have somehow ruined everything.
And I know, right?
Like, just... you managed to make premium, like, your weird scheduling conflict has now turned into a world where Bushiroad has now, in some unholy twist of events, cut the entire purpose of the moratorium out of the way just to sell Buddy Fight, which was going to sell because right now there's still two good decks in there. There's Jackknife and Dragonine.
Yeah.
Even then, just the idea of like, hey, Buddy Fight's here, like that's going to sell like hotcakes already.
Yes. I tilted reality just and changed the rules of tournament policy just for you.
Okay, I think we're done here.
Understandable.
There's nothing else to say.
I mean, we could talk about the anime, in which case I will be right back.
All right, we can talk about the Vanguard anime real quick.
All right. What have you thought about this little mini arc we've gotten?
Um, you mean the art? You mean this? We're just gonna chill out for a while.
Yeah,
I like it. I've had
it.
fun.
Hmm?
I've had a lot of fun with it. Like it definitely has been a lot more. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of goofy moments that.
It's a good breather. I'm like the only episode where I was like, all right, I kind of want this arc to be over already. Was like Tamari versus Ruka. I'm like, this could have been an email.
I disagree. I love that episode.
Like I liked it, but that was the exact moment I'm like, I kind of want to get back to the tournament. And that was bad. But let me phrase it better. I like the arc. I like the breather. But after all, I'm just like, man, this is a pretty long day we've been having here. This is a really long day.
Yeah, and we needed it. And Jeremy was like, "Yeah, I wanted." Like, see, here's the thing. As someone who has been Blackout's strongest soldier, I needed these episodes.
Fair.
Even though 2/3 of Blackout lost, at the very least, Urara losing to Mikoto was worth it completely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I even called Tamari losing was just insanely funny. I'm like, how?
Right?
It's like, what? She didn't even show a new card. It's like, how you got a tie up? You had a literal you had a floodgate effect added to your main boss, and you
Look,
still
Tamari's
lost?
always been. She's not here to win. She's here to be fun.
I know, but it's still just funny. It's like there's just I literally just I was up until the episode today, I was literally getting worried. I'm like, there's no way you loses this, right?
I'm just saying, Yu's kind of lucky that I could have never actually runs heal triggers. It feels like.
Yeah, but it's still just
Bro can never actually catch a regular heal trigger in this game.
yeah, but it's still just like, but it's still just like there's just no way both members of Blackout lost on their new signature boss twice in a row. It is like, I mean, I guarantee you, I will say this pretty much like, yeah, if Yu lost this match, this would have been the moment everybody. This would have been a biblical fumble miracle conclusion because like there's just no
Oh
way.
yeah.
Because once again, Yu loses his first fight back after basically a year and a half. After getting his entire franchise taken away from him, after having his season 3 be an utter disaster,
Yeah.
and he loses to Akina, which then means turns Akina into the Barry Sue allegations for a lot of people.
Oh yeah. He would not have loved that one.
Which is like, oh, so you're going to make finals and beat the main protagonist last season, and go
However, this
undefeated.
creates a new issue.
Which is?
A new issue arises from this. Akina now got his one dedicated plot loss of the season.
So you're contemplating that he's going to win the whole thing now.
Yes.
The trade-off
and my evidence is that Ruka just taps Eric on the shoulder like, you don't have to become pro, you know. It's like, oh no, don't you put that on her.
Yeah, that was the part that was like, why did you do that? Like, I get it, like Ruka is like you also are like free and all that, but it's like
she's not wrong, but also don't put that in the air.
It's because it's like like she doesn't, but she doesn't have to, but she could do it because she wants to, and we're back in the shadow realm now.
It's better this way.
Okay. But it's like, oh no, don't do this to her. Like, don't do this to her this late. She
like right before your match with her too. It's like, see, even if like Ruka loses next episode, she already poisoned the well.
Yep.
Akina's third winged person has arrived.
Like, it's poisoned the well, and unless Michiru just straight up wins, it really is like, I need to know how the outcome of this match goes, because if Erica loses, Akina wins the tournament.
Yeah.
There's no other way to kind of go out to explain it. And it's also where I was like, if Erica wins, Akina Akina obviously still wins the tournament, but he is now more of a higher chance to win it than she does.
Right.
Where before it was like 50-50, now it's like, it might be borderline 70-30. Akina just wins the tournament.
And like, I'm just waiting for Ties to be like, you know, we have a new spot we're kind of opening here as like a new.
What?
Like, I'm just waiting for like Ties to drop like some bomb, like, you know, you don't actually have to win the tournament to go pro. You have a whole other route. We have a whole other job you can do.
I mean, yeah, no, you
don't worry
have
about
to
it.
win. But the whole thing is like, if she win, no, she doesn't have to win, but she wants to win it, because if she has to win, because otherwise she will eventually run out of the grace period that allows her to still stay on the team, at least the side team. So she needs to win. She wants to win, so that she doesn't have to deal with the pro shenanigans.
Yeah, I mean, the other problem is that like a lot of this whole arc has been, you know, you don't have to just go and stay in the pro Vanguard circuit. You know, you can do other things through life while still enjoying Vanguard. Take the hint, Erica.
Which is now kind of like, which also, side note, this still makes me confused on what they're going to do with now. Which is why I held off on that video. I'm like, I have something there, but I want to see how they deal with this before I probably like write myself into the worst
farewell fight into the Red Moon shenanigans for season 5.
Is Jimmy's like, okay.
Like there was a greater than 1% chance Kagetsu does some crazy script flip, and we started doing some weird, crazy magic mumbo jumbo shenanigans, and we remake Legion Mate. We're going to the moon, moon ride, moon ride.
Also, Proof was completely right. They did give you characterization so good you forgot about it made you almost forget about
Right.
disaster. Because it's like this is more akin to like it's like I'm so glad that for you finally is at the version he should be. It just hurts that gosh dang. You have to go through all that in the past? Damn.
I do like that someone pointed out that like Akina was Yu was designing Aichi's post time skip jacket. It's like, huh. And then Aichi and Chrono Trigger and the ending, it's like, don't do it. We're watching you, Bushi.
I need to look at that again because I'm like, was it the exact design of the jacket or was it something else?
It very, very similar. Enough to be an Easter egg that makes you go, aww.
Yeah. But I like this. I like this little mini arc. It was nice to just have the characters kind of get things right. Yuna, I think Yuna had a really good episode.
Yeah.
Makoto had a good episode. The blackout thing, which you know, I think fits in really well with the story we've had before. I think that's very hard to do to try and introduce a new
Right.
storyline, and I think they did it well.
I like all the effort to make Megumi's brother a character.
Finally, after all this time.
It's, a little too late. But they're trying.
It's like they're like, we kind of have to do something with you because we did say you were part of the original blackout.
Well, we have never seen you pick up a card in your life, buddy.
It's like this is really even funny. It's like, oh, he goes, Megumi, like, I'm gonna fight. He's like, oh, I want to fight too. It's like, how? She has your deck.
When do you play?
With what deck? Your little sister has your deck, sir. Unless you have like a new archetype you've been hiding.
Honestly, it would have been funny if they like showed he was just like running drum.
He's like, no, I'm also playing Magnolia. I just bought new cards.
That'd be the room for like a little cameo, right? It's like, oh yeah, oh wait, he's playing drum? Neat. We're not gonna see it, but little Easter egg.
I don't know about that.
It'd be quirky. There we go.
We already have too much quirky.
It was a decent arc. Too bad about what's about to happen to the rest of this season. Someone's gonna be mad.
Of course.
At least a few people are gonna crash out at the end of this season.
Like, I have in my Will Dress like draft. I have like literally like Will Dress season 1 or how Vanguard Twitter turned into sports Twitter for a season.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yep.
Like, I'm looking at the episode lineup right now. We have like 4 episodes left. Literally just Rookie versus Erica.
Fight, maybe part 2 fight.
Maybe part 2 fight and then cliffhanger for season 5. Because we're getting a 5th season at this point.
Oh yeah, without doubt. Why the heck? Like nothing is.
They just had to.
Like, unless they want to say, hey, the story of Akina and friends comes to an end here, in which case I will fly to Japan and actually like throw water in all of Kadani's wardrobe. Because
like, I think we're getting a 5th season. We're probably getting replacements for Zeta and like finally.
Yeah, because
like both of them need some new units, need some G3s that aren't attached to that to the first arc.
I mean, I think the thing is also just now's boss is not hers.
Right.
Like I think
No.
that's also the thing. I'm just like, I want you to actually like that's what I'm like, I want you to that's what I'm like, I want this from the anime, which is like I want you to genuinely take a look at now and how she feels. Because it's very obvious she has no emotional attachment. She has no emotional attachment to her Varga.
Yep.
Like her body was she was body snatched. She's supposed to be her Vanguard knows the unparalleled. And she
kind of got paralleled.
She got completely hoed, and it's like all right, we need you to actually like have a moment of like understanding that, to really have a self-reflection. Like everyone else has it, like we need you to have it too. Like even if it's like you leaving, like you have to go on a journey yourself, it's like cool, whatever.
I feel like she's still going to be around for season 5. She might actually be like, I think Erica is going to be the one taking a backseat in season 5.
Yeah, I see that. She's been getting a lot of things, a lot of like
character. Yeah, then like the main villain seems to be like 99% Kagetsu at this point.
No.
And who knows what happened with like after that. It's like Mikado, do you want to welcome me to behind this shady alleyway for my evil cause? Sure.
Yeah, you just giving people special abilities like candy. It's like, yeah, here's your special card. You know, trial is like, I don't know about this, Chief. Like somehow like
right.
Getsu still is like very weird. It's like, all right, dog.
Yeah, we this is definitely not the deck he had during that flashback.
I mean, Vanguard like time shenanigans, like water's wet.
Yeah, but I'm like he definitely he got this deck at some point after he like gave up on Vanguard, quote unquote. This I have a feeling.
Yeah, but it's like at the end of the day, I want now to get a genuinely like good storyline of just like kind of come to terms what happened. Because again, like I keep saying, like my biggest problem with is just that they just kind of they wrapped up the Akina thing, but it's like they built a whole other like storyline with now, and it's like, are we going to actually push this, or are we just going to ship bait this entire time and actually just like I might actually just I might, you know, considering we have a break next week, I might just actually like finish up that, just like retweak my original thing and like just kind of go back on it. I'm like, yeah, because I got a week.
Like, I have a hunch, right? That one or both of them, like I feel like they're trying to do all this like random ship bait stuff in order to make the end of season finale thing a bit harder, right?
Yeah, without doubt. Because like,
We gotta make it fair for these characters.
she's like, I'm pretty much quitting the job at the end of the month. It's like I'm out of here. It's like,
right.
Because I'm also just like, why on earth are you just quitting now? Why are you like? It's just convenient to say like, oh, I'm leaving at the end of the month. Why? You
yeah.
Like now you're leaving.
We're getting Legion, mate. Akina's gonna get turned evil by some moon shenanigans. Now it's gonna spend like 13 episodes trying to get him back. And this where she's gonna get the most of her character development because she is in fact female Kai.
Well, I don't know. We'll have
She
to
already
see.
got possessed by Chaos Breaker.
Also, can we get Sybil back to start maybe a redemption arc or something? I'm still salty about how they handled that conclusion. I need Sybil back to actually like genuinely give that storyline a real ending in the show.
You get a Sybil Force Ghost to go with the Gab one. And they just pick her for 13 episodes.
I don't know, but something, man. Like they really did just hold that. Like I feel so like this is a vanity thing, but I feel so upset that I literally was like, nah, the season ain't bad. And I literally was like, ain't no. And someone said, man, I can't believe y'all just now realizing the writing sucks. I'm like, I was like, ain't no way a JJ Jujutsu Kaisen fan, because I checked person's profile, is telling me, telling us how bad the writing is. Only for the show to immediately like nosedive like right after I said that.
I don't think the show's bad. I think it's just cheesy.
No, I'm talking about the Divine season 2.
Yeah, it's not. It's cheesy.
That was not cheese, sir. Like the episode that happened, that was cheese. Speed running Kuon story, the Destined ones, and basically turning Sybil's entire backstory, the main reasoning for our main antagonist actions, into a 20-second flashback right before they die. That is just that's just a trope that's so horrible in its execution.
I personally would have admitted that flashback like
happened,
right.
And the fact that it
like you can't just let villains be villains. I'm sick of it. Like I just want my pure evil force.
Okay, it's true, but they still. Okay, that's fair, but they still did that. I'm still mad. Like, especially when I actually did like start reading that side story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is
like, I will agree the Kuon stuff is garbage.
Kuon and the Destined ones at the end is like, oh, this is cool. It's like it would have been genuinely like interesting if Kuon did take out Sybil. Because it's like, oh, this is
that would have been cool, but that also takes out like any like narrative weight.
What narrative weight? The season's over.
Well, I mean,
or rather,
Sybil's kind of like the main villain. If the main villain's connected to like two people important to like the main character, and then they get defeated by a guy who was there in the flashback. Cool.
I mean, the obvious answer is the show didn't have enough episodes to really delve
do
deep into
something
the
to death in
ideas
one.
to like all these characters and all that, and it's like
Cast has always been bloated. That's like the problem with like this current era of Vanguard. Like you're gonna have to like make a lot of concessions when you double the cast in one season.
I mean, the big example is Will Dress. Hello, pro
Yep.
players who then job so badly that the only one who's even memorable is the literal galactic hero player.
Right. Like cast split's always gonna be a problem here, and I'm like, I would have just done a 3-3 thing. I feel like for season 2. But I get it.
Well, I'm pretty much tapped out here, so I think we're gonna call it
All
an
right.
episode. I'll
Cool.
make sure I put a spoiler warning before this because I completely forgot. Spoiler warning, by the way. So it's not really.
Oops.
Thankfully, it's not 7 episodes that
You
are
didn't
just
get too
complete spoilers.
spoilery.
It's just more regurgitating old past things. As for that, our next podcast, because the thing is scheduled for the September 19th.
Yep.
So yeah, I was just double checking again. September 19th, 2026. Unless something changes. On that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. You can find us all of our socials, which are down below.
Thank you for dropping by.
And we will see y'all on the next episode. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye.